I
Valid,
appreciate
yeah.
that our stream started on why do you have what?
It's
Moss.
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 I must ask you a question.
Hello, I'm your goblin core they them.
Oh, I guess we should do quick introductions at the beginning each time, huh? Well,
You
I'm
just want to show
the
off that you wrote
no, no,
something.
no, no. I'm the tiefling simp Kit. Who actually no, it's Anna, but it's played by Kit. I'm Kit. Okay,
Gee,
someone else.
thanks,
I like
Christ.
good introduction. Very,
Yes,
very, very well done.
thank you, thank
Hi
you. This is what
everyone.
happens when I don't prepare.
Welcome to Inspiration Point.
Ooh.
Uh,
Inspiration
this
point.
is what week 3 of our
Yeah, this is week 3.
week 3, our third stream. Good God,
Spicy.
we're doing this.
It's very.
Still don't know what we're doing.
This
We're getting there.
this is what we're doing. Whatever this is, I don't know. But welcome. Briefly, let us have our cast introduce themselves. We have Ruby the Monk. We have by introduce themselves, I mean me introduce them.
Yeah.
We have Anna the barbarian priest. We have
So
Kiva the rogue, and we have Stenna the wizard.
Kiva the bastard.
Kiva the bastard. Kiva the
I
bread
love
bastard.
that my entire brand, like on my Twitch, it's all just bastard. Like, that is who I am now.
Yep.
Goblin they them energy.
Oh my god, the fact that we're in a mall and then like Kiva's one of the one things that Kiva knows is steal things, and we're in a magical
I
mall.
would say
They
I would
don't
say
know how to
Goblin
get.
Thembo, but you're not big enough to be a Thembo.
That is true.
Ugh.
See, the thing is, though, Kit, one thing Kiva does not know is how to get past magical security.
Yet.
They can get past mundane
Vital.
security, no problem, but magic might pose a slight problem.
I feel like Kiva would be too fascinated. Be like,
And
how
given
does this
that
work though?
No
I wanna
one
know.
that this place doesn't like. No one can see this second floor at all if you don't have the pass. I think their magic is pretty good.
For those of you confused,
Yeah.
where we last left off, our
Mhm.
intrepid crew had entered the frozen town of
Rolling
Pole.
dice.
This is the main hub of magic on the new continent, and after getting lucky enough to get a chance to discuss what they believe is going on in this town with one of the tower mages,
Hot tiefling lady.
they were given access
Yet another MILF.
to
I swoon.
the second floor of this place they're in now. Essentially, a giant shopping mall for the magically inclined, as well as a place of learning and a place of rest for those from the academy. They have just now gained access to the second floor, which gives them a lot more options and variety in the magic that they can peruse from, and the effectiveness of the enchantments and the items that they can buy. As everyone went ahead, and Stenna being the last one to trail behind, she then was the only one to notice a perfect porcelain doll resting right at her feet, almost as if giving her a hug.
God, I forgot.
Oh,
about
that's
that.
creepier than the way it was phrased last time.
Yeah,
Oh,
last time
no.
it was potential that like a small kid
It
just
was
like
just-
dropped
it was
it, and then
just,
Stenna
like,
just like put
there.
it in her pocket.
Yeah,
She
no,
like,
it was
"You know
just
what?
there, but no, giving her that's I don't
I
like
don't
that,
at
William.
all."
I don't like it, especially because we've
Willard.
heard something about a puppet maker or
Yeah,
something.
I-
no,
Then
yeah, like the doll
also
maker.
the cartographer was turned into a puppet.
I think that's
Yeah.
unrelated though.
I'm
Like,
just
I'm pretty sure
Those
that
feel like
was just my
puppets.
family being weird.
I'm just setting a
Okay.
scene.
I don't like all this puppet talk.
Anyway, as all of you now cross through the threshold of the staircase into the second floor, you are met with the sound you expect from the sights you saw earlier, which is you are slapped in the face with noise, with shops crying out, with families talking, with different mages deep in discussion about different magical and various wares. You hear everything ranging from deep discussion on the theory of the creation of certain spells to a small child crying and a sweet voice saying, "Oh dear, no, please don't cry. No one likes a child when they're crying." And the child
Oh.
instantly stopping, going, "Yes, mother," and running off and laughing.
I don't know how
What?
to
That's
feel about
bad.
that.
I don't like
like
that.
that.
I didn't like
Kiva-
that instantaneous like
Kiva's like-
switch.
Kiva's like, I hear someone's free will getting taken away. Time to shank.
You hear, shopkeepers advertising their wares and trying to tempt various passersby to come in, look, and spend their hard-earned money on very, very, very expensive goods.
Ruby is ready for some retail therapy.
Ruby just got 3 tattoos.
And they're looking to get more.
Anna kind of wants a tattoo too. And I was like, okay, I was angry about like Ruby going off and like getting a tattoo in the middle of a crisis, but those do look fucking sick.
I was
man.
doing exactly what I told you guys I would be doing.
Exactly.
So
Well, you left out the part that you were gonna go get tatted. You said that you're gonna go get like magical supplies to help us.
it's the
You
same
didn't necessarily mean
thing.
that. You didn't say that you're gonna get magical augmentation to your body in order to help us.
Same difference.
Anna
Tattoos
wants
are
to
a
go get
supply.
tatted. So, is there like an upstairs, like a second floor to the tattoo parlor?
Yes. The tattoo parlor is the hole in the wall named Inkswell, as you see on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Okay. Well, Anna's like, hey, and like kind of like nudges Ruby with her elbow and goes, "You want to show me where you got those cool tats?"
Well, I got them downstairs, but I think it's that shop over there. And I point to
Okay.
Inkswell.
And then Anna like grabs Ruby's like, "Well, you got the money, so let's go." And so we start going.
Okay.
Let's see here.
All right.
What's
Is-
the fang?
The Fang is, from an outside glance, seemingly like the other shops, inset into the wall. However, instead of being made of brick, it appears like the shop is distinctly outlined in very dark, blackish wood. There appear to be various plants and flowers protruding from the window, being displayed in various places, almost pouring out of the shop. For all intents and purposes, this appears to be a very select apothecary.
Boring. Anywhere they sell knives?
I think there's a
looking
place
around,
with Blade in the title. Oh no, the Fang.
Yeah, no, that's
yeah,
literally what I
looking
was
around,
looking
you
at.
don't see any weapons.
What
Mm.
about Copperhold's Creations? What's that?
Now, see that you think about it for a second, and then you realize, oh fuck, it's these people.
Oh no.
The Copperholds are a very proud and old gnomish family who are in constant competition with the Silverthread family and their mercantile routes. This is what they profit off of their, humble origins as an inventing family who was able to take their tried and time-honored techniques and expand into the amazing and useful daily items and niche magical items you need for your everyday life. They're a huge conglomerate that specializes in magical wares, tools, and other necessities.
They're lame is what they are. All right.
So maybe Kiva doesn't go in there.
I was thinking
He was gonna
I
say, "Wait."
absolutely go in
Oh
there.
my god. Anna
Um,
can't see this, so Anna can't stop this.
My-
Wait, hold on. You hate your family. Aren't these people? Don't you want to help these people?
But
no,
Kiva is
because
competitive.
I may hate my family, but the goal is to, like, I still own quite a bit of property in, like, within my family. So
I think you have the deed to one estate.
Big estate. But yeah, one
but
estate.
the goal,
But the goal.
Sure, okay.
is to get more.
From them?
I mean, I
Listen,
can
you may
feel
hate your
shit.
family, but when you're raised from birth being told, fuck those people, and also those people act like assholes to you because they're raised from birth being told, fuck those people,
Mm.
who cares? Fuck those people.
Look,
Fuck those people.
all right. I'm covering my face because I mean, aside, I think I had it covered already because there are people like other gnomes here that I don't want to recognize me. So my face is already covered. I'm gonna go in there first. Please tell me some of the shit that they have.
Okay, so the instant you walk in, you are met with the almost offensive smell of polished brass because their trademark store, as you can see all around you, and their trademark look is a polished copper tone. And everything that could be made or would be normally made of metal, or not metal, of wood or stone, like shelves or the cashier's table or stuff like that, is made of polished copper or bronze. It's a very gaudy
So
store.
Fucking tacky. God damn it.
You see that the shelves from starting at the front are various day-to-day and mundane, slightly magical, like household goods, like this will wash your dishes for you, this will help dry off your clothes in 10 minutes, or like, you know, basic but still somewhat useful stuff. There's stuff to organize, stuff to clean. It's all basically taking apart various aspects of prestidigitation, because that is a very basic and easy spell, storing it in various creative ways and selling it back to a non-magical public, or a very lazy magical public, or not
All right.
wizards.
I just looked through my equipment and I know what I'm gonna do. So
Before you cause mischief,
He's gonna get arrested.
The thing you do see is to the back there are various traveling goods, such as like expanded size water skins. There are food preservation, like things to help preserve food for long travels. There's various specialty cases that help preserve very delicate foods like fruit and fish and keep it fresh, either used for trade and transportation, like you've seen, or like you've also seen used for very rich people to take very fresh and delicate food on journeys that food should not go on. You also see
rich people shit.
various adventuring supplies like a movable rope, movable rods. This time it doesn't say endless; it says extended rope. Because to
Bullshit.
those who actually understand, endless rope is a fucking lie, because while the rope is endless, it also technically can't be lifted
Just a
because it
loop
is.
of rope.
It also
Alright, it can't work. You can't use it then.
it also can't be lifted because of the enchantment. It's a very flimsy enchantment. It doesn't take into effect to modify the weight, so you're technically, anytime you try to lift it, are lifting unlimited weight worth of rope.
Well, I like to
Amazing.
imagine that it's not magical at all, and it's just a ring of rope. It's
Oh, it is.
completely endless.
No, it's
It
completely
has
useless.
no ends.
Because it's a ring of rope, but it's also a ring of rope that's so heavy that you can't actually lift it up off of the display.
Anna
Nice.
still wants it.
Um,
Anna wants more strength so she can one day lift that rope.
what exactly is an immovable rod? Because that sounds fun.
so
It's a rod that you push a button and it
I know
can't move.
this.
it basically,
Like literally does not move.
Like
From that point.
anywhere in space.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. gonna
immovable
pick up-
rods are disgusting.
I'm gonna pick up one of those
What do you mean they're disgusting?
because that sounds game breaking.
Because now
Um,
Get into the
imagine
weird philosophical question of, if you put it here, does it travel that way at 9,000 miles an hour or whatever? How
Yeah,
fast
right.
the Earth spins? Like,
Because-
does it just not move, or does it move with the Earth?
because Kiva now has one of the ultimate painful prank tools.
No, and none of us were there to see them. No.
Yeah, so I'm
You
gonna
could
pick up
do
one of those.
Such a mean wedgie. with
Yep.
And okay, so while okay. So this I'm gonna be trying to do this stealthily because I want to cause mischief, but I don't want anyone to know that it was me. So I want I've got string in my pack. I want to tie the string as almost like a tripwire from on one shelf to like another. Like I'm assuming there are like racks and stuff in this place. So I want to tie some of those together.
Okay.
And then I want to take my alchemy flask and pour oil on the floor around the tripwire.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
Okay.
love you.
Roll. First, roll a stealth check for me.
God. They're just gonna go into a different
16.
dimension.
Okay. As far as you can tell, it doesn't seem like anyone's paying close attention to you. There are several other customers in the store, and everyone's attention is elsewhere. Now, I want you to make a sleight of hand check for me.
Oh fuck. Here's
Are
the
we gonna have
question.
to
Do I
collect it in
use
security?
one of my charges for this?
Did you roll a nat 1?
Yeah. I think I have to. I can't do a nat one. I can't.
You're gonna get
Alright.
arrested. It's what.
Shit. Okay.
We're gonna be like, can someone collect the deviant child from security? Anyone.
So that's still only gonna be a 10
Oh, Jesus Christ.
for sleight of
guys.
hand.
Okay.
Killing me.
So here's what happens.
Oh no.
You
I
manage to tie the string very tightly end to end, so it is completely cutting off an aisle. You then begin to pour oil, like oil slick, basically like clear lubricant on the floor.
Okay.
As you were doing this, you hear a voice
Oh no.
behind you
Oh
going,
no.
"Hey, what are you doing? Hey, wait! Ah!" And then someone trips, goes over your tripwire, stuff clangs all over the floor, and you see a small gnomish clerk completely sliding across the floor on his face. Products everywhere, and everyone's eyes are turned and looking at you.
Damn it.
Well, not but like looking around and towards the aisle that he is currently skidding out of on his face.
Did you
Can I-
even buy the immovable rod before you decided to do this bullshittery?
No, because I was planning on being stealthy about it and being not suspicious.
Oh my god.
There's probably like an anti-thieving spell on this immovable rod, isn't there?
I mean,
You fucking
it's
think?
got a built-in
magic floor?
immovability to it. So
I'll get one elsewhere. All right, I'm
my
gonna
God.
just kind of sneak out of the shop because
You are
no one necessarily
ridiculous.
saw me.
I'm gonna need you to make one more stealth check, but I'll let you attempt it because you succeeded on your first one.
Oh my god.
22.
Okay, so
God,
you-
that's when you go into a different
you
dimension.
slip out of the store, and the moment you do, you see basically a more threatening-looking, slightly magical mall security walk into the store. So you just kind
Paul
of just
Blart.
yeah, it's like Paul Blart with a wand.
God.
Oh my god.
We all
And
need
you
it in
just
our
kind of
lives.
try to act as casual as possible, walking away from the store.
So can I get an immovable rod anywhere else?
Oh my god.
Oh!
There was one at that place I went to across town that had the limitless rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I
immovable
don't
rods.
necessarily trust that place, but yeah.
You could probably find one around here. They're not the most obscure object. They're pretty common.
Okay.
Also ask one of us who hasn't been in the store, probably.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But then you'd have to give up that
All right.
You're trying to get
Oh,
an
I was gonna
immovable
say
rod.
earlier, do we want to
Okay, here's
like
the thing,
divide
though.
up
Stena would
the
absolutely do it. Like,
And I would.
I
Yeah.
just don't. I just can't ask Anna or Ruby.
I'll
Yeah.
go buy something for you. I don't give a shit. But do we want to divvy up the money so that you guys all have some, or do you want to just wait until I can go with you into the store?
No, we need Mama Ruby to hold our hand. And be
mean, I
like, be our
have-
wallets, mother.
I have some money already.
You have some money, yeah, but not enough to buy like an actual magical item. Not a
Abby,
useful one, at least.
fair, but I
Could
want
we
an
also-
immovable rod.
Could we even feasibly carry the gold though, because it's in the ring?
Oh, true.
I could give you some of the gold. is what
Spending
I
money,
mean.
an allowance.
Yeah, basically.
Mother, I would like my allowance.
Okay. Well, I think we're fine for now. I mean, there's no
Okay,
way for you to
cool.
give it to them while I have you
Yeah.
coming with me to Inkswell.
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 Inkswell. We're going to Inkswell.
Inkswell.
Is it ink swell or inkswell?
Inkswell. Like
The
ink
question of the century.
swell.
Hmm.
Ah.
I'm gonna like sidle up to Stena and be like, "Hey, do you wanna I can't exactly go in that store right now. Do you wanna like purchase an immovable rod for me from there, please?"
Stena nods, but as you're doing it, Stena is holding the doll, like looking at it, like face forward. She's using prestidigitation to just write in lowercase "no" in abyssal on the face of the doll. And Kiva, she looks at Kiva and goes, "Yeah, sure, I'll buy whatever." And then, Will, I'd like to take the doll, carry it over to that center console thing, and just put it on the floor there with the "no" facing the crowd.
Okay.
Wait,
Sure.
Watch like a little kid be like, "Oh, this looks like my doll at home." No, just be like, "Mom,
Wait,
there's a demonic
In
no on
Abyssal.
its
Why
face."
would a little kid know abyssal? Like,
No. Who knows?
Why did Anna know?
Maybe they
this?
live in
You
the
don't know what this
abyss.
kid knows. You don't know what this kid knows.
abyssal child.
Yes, but then I will go into the store and also buy.
Abyssal child would be a good band
Everyone give
name.
Ruby your wish list. I love that. Andy Panda, that was funny.
Oh yeah, I should pull up the chat, shouldn't I?
Probably. But okay.
Probably.
Will, if we don't run into like a punk, like a folk punk band later called Abyssal Child, I will be disappointed.
So there's a traveling bard group, I'm sure.
Oh my
I'm so
god.
excited. They're all bards.
They're all
They're like, "I'm the bard of the group." No, I'm the bard of the group.
Oops,
they're
all
they're all cross between bards and they're barbarians.
One should be a bard
Beautiful.
warlock though, I think.
That's fair. Anyway, Stena, you make your way inside Copperhold's Creations and walk towards the aisle that has the immovable rods. You see what appears to be ostensibly the lamest crime scene to ever exist in the world. Like, you see the poor gnome.
Supposed to do?
You see the poor gnome that went sliding on his face, like sitting on the floor. He's got like the trauma blanket, and he's like softly crying, explaining how he was tripped by this cruel halfling.
Yes. Yes.
You see this like mall cop be like taking this as seriously as you've seen anyone take this, and you gather like this is the most interesting thing he's had to do in literally weeks.
Who done it?
So he's like, okay, he's like scribbling down notes, like, well, we'll get a description out and look for. This isn't gonna do shit. A stocky halfling man with a.
I love that Kiva's so small that it's just like they're not even a gnome.
Like clearly this gnome did not get a good look at your face and is just trying to make it seem like this was much more a big deal than it was. Like a
Mm.
stocky, suspicious, halfling-looking man with a large scar and a suspicious-looking
It's
mustache.
that thing where they don't want to seem like an idiot, so they make the person sound more intimidating than they actually were.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like in reality, it was this itty bitty 2.5 foot tall, like gnomish
String bean.
noble, like the least intimidating person you could possibly think of, at least physically. And they're just completely describing them incorrectly.
Well, they don't want to seem lame.
Amazing.
His
be
inner
fair,
monologue.
They
of the
did
shop
get caught by
telling.
a tripwire and then slipped in oil, so I do think
On-
their
on their
reputation is
face,
a
too.
little.
Is that oil still there?
It's been cleaned.
Damn it.
Already?
Can you roll to see if his pants fell down while he was sliding?
Retroactive
Also,
pantsing.
have you ever tried to clean up oil?
Yes.
Like even magically, that shit's gonna stay there for a minute.
Well, also by clean I mean like there's like a floor wet sign over it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So it is
okay.
still there ostensibly.
Yeah. So you go over, you pick up an immovable rod.
Wait, well, as I'm passing this poor man who's trying to explain what happened to him, can I make the lube, like the oil pile closest to him, just like burst into sparks with prestidigitation or something, just to like scare him a little?
Sure. So you walk
You
on
called
by.
it lube, not
We're starting a grease fire in this store made of metal.
You,
Yes.
Hey, at least it's all made of like
Yes.
copper and brass.
so
We'll
you
just
walk on
cook.
by, and you hear this no guy like and like he glared at me and he told me if I told anyone that he'd have someone take as the sparks just.
Yes.
We're just terrorizing like the
So
public.
That was Kiva's entire intention. They wanted to fuck shit up in this store.
Stena, you grab an immovable rod, take it to the counter. It costs a whopping 50 gold.
Oh.
I have 50 gold on me. They can just take that,
All right.
and I'll replenish later.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
the
we have so much
replenish.
money. It's all right. And a very,
Apparently.
very convenient way of holding it.
So you now have an immovable rod.
Yes.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Oh.
Just a rod. How
big
big
is it?
this? Yeah.
If I hand it to Kiva outside, is it gonna be bigger than Kiva?
Yeah, no, that
No.
was exactly what I was
It's like-
wondering.
Half the size. It's like half a kiva.
Oh my god. It's a Kiva staff.
You could use it as a walking stick if you
It's like a-
wanted.
Okay, so it's like 3/4 of a foot tall.
Yeah, it's not long, but it's just, you know.
It's a staff perfect for Kiva. In fact, I
It's-
feel like when Anna sees it, she's gonna be
It's
like,
more
"Oh,
of like a little cane
it's like-
type.
Yeah,
little
it's not
like a little
long. It's
walking
just
cane."
extremely like sturdy, and then if you click the button, nothing can move it.
How do you? Is there a way to like? Do you have to click the button again and then it'll move, or is it a
Yeah.
one-time use? Okay, good.
Okay.
Because I was like, if I'm just like
No, this
Wait.
is
this static thing, like
this is
that's
actually the
forever there.
this is actually the Swedish model. It's clap on, clap off.
oh, excellent.
Beautiful.
Okay, that's canon now, and I'm
Yeah.
going to use that.
Okay,
so
fine.
fuck you,
Fair enough.
Will.
Fair enough. It's actually knowing the copper holds, they would have designed something honestly
Mhm.
more useless than a button, because now anyone can turn it off and
The
on.
rod can hold up to
No.
8,000 pounds of weight.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
More than that causes the rod to deactivate and fall.
Okay. Okay.
If a creature makes
It's
a
good to
DC
know-
30 strength check, they can move the rod up to 10 feet.
Well,
Only up
okay.
to 10
It's
feet,
good to
wow.
know that it's not like limitless because otherwise I would absolutely try to use this to
Like defeat the big baddie.
yeah, like
Hold
straight up
just hold up
like-
the earth.
Yeah,
like
no.
replace Atlas.
Yeah, no, like I'm gonna like I was thinking, okay, I will like jump into the void dragon's mouth and just click it so he can never move ever again.
Just pull
Oh
a
my
Thor.
God.
Yeah, just fucking sacrifice myself. Ah!
And just hold
Yeah,
on to the
and solve
bar.
All the
To be
problems.
fair, if we get like 8, Here's
Good.
Just-
Attach
That
them.
is
like
fair.
those, like,
We
like
could do
Legos.
that.
Stack them.
Only 400
jam them
gold.
into the dragon's teeth.
Yes.
Put them each in one of his toes.
We need to get like a giant to hold its mouth open as far as it can go, and then put rods in each side so
my
it can't
God,
close
yes.
its mouth ever again.
Just, ah. Oh my god, amazing. Cool. Well, now I have a game-breaking object.
Yeah.
Let me add that
So-
to my equipment.
Are we going on to the tattoo parlor?
Sure. So, Anna and Ruby enter Inkswell. Ruby, you see the exact same person you saw on the first floor. You are in what appears to be, even though this is a normal set inside the set inside the wall, like a square cutout shape. As soon as you step in, you could swear you're the inside of a tent. You see the drooping ceiling above you, and in front of you is what appears to be a podium with a large book and a person standing behind it, which is the exact same attendant Ruby saw downstairs. He looks up and goes, "Oh, back already? I mean, most people always want more, but I haven't seen one come back so soon."
Yeah, my friend wanted some, and I just we clearly just got second level, so I was wondering if we could upgrade this voice tattoo of mine.
I can't do that until you're the third level there, but
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
You tried.
yeah. But she still wants tattoos. so-
all right. What can I get for you, ma'am?
Well, I'm thinking of either a speed tattoo in order to keep my small child from getting into trouble, or like something that can better help me better protect the
I
people
was
around
about
me,
to
or, like-
correct you, but you are technically correct.
Yes,
Mhm.
or
I mean, I'm
increase
technically
my
a teenager, but like, okay.
Hmm.
even more so. Need to have
Still a
better
child.
defense. And
Like a
or
small
like
child
something...
who's intelligent enough to cause more trouble.
exactly.
Yeah.
Or something that can like increase how much damage I can take, so I can better protect them when
Well, I
are
can
reckless.
do. Well, I actually do have something for you. And he flips the book a few pages and then turns it and shows you what appears to be what is like a shoulder to shoulder tattoo, except it starts like here and goes all along the back to the other side and ends here.
they... Mhm.
And it's on one side it is this shield. It's this they're both shields. One is, and they're both the picture of this same woman with golden hair. In one, her eyes are closed and her face is peaceful, and in the other, her eyes are open and her face seems much more vicious and ready for battle. He goes, "All right, so this tattoo is known as the Bastion of Sarenrae. And what it can do is it can either, depending on how you use it, normally it will," and he points to the closed eyes, "provide a fortification for yourself and make you much more hardy and able to take a hit much better. It gives you +1 AC. Or," and he points to the one with eyes open, "you can temporarily take that protection and give it to one of your friends. So basically, you can either passively have +1 AC, or for the duration of like, let's say it's basically a concentration spell. You can give that additional AC that you have through a touch to one of your allies for as long as you concentrate."
Okay. Well, Anna's already excited that there's the possibility of having pretty girls on like, tattooed on her. So
How will this back tattoo interact with your wings?
Yeah, I wonder. Is there anything that could also, I don't know, increase my ability to to get a jump on things? Basically, is there anything like table talk? Is there anything that can help her up her initiative? Because her initiative sucks. She's always
Well,
You can
okay.
take the alert feat next time you level up. It gives you like +5 to initiative.
but is there a tattoo that I can use to just add to that without getting rid of the feat?
So yeah, he flips open to the near the back of the book and goes, "You're lucky you're level 2. Otherwise, I mean, both of these tattoos would be out of your range."
Cool.
But, and he points to what appear to be this single tattoo that he goes, and keep in mind, this one's kind of painful. It appears to be a open eye that is tattooed on your right eyelid.
Cool.
Oh shit.
That is so badass.
And it gives you a permanent +1 to your initiative rolls.
Damn. Okay, yeah.
That's
Fuck.
rad as hell.
That's so fucking rad. Anna's like she's like slams her hand on the table and she's like, I'll take the lot.
Oh my god, shut up. Shut up.
All right, Ronald. So,
God, no. It's
First of
Harry
all,
who
that was
says
Harry.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know, but it
Yeah,
was
like-
it was
Pretend that Ronald
it
has
was
some money
Harry
for it.
sugar daddying for Ron anyway.
Yes,
so
yes.
That's true.
Exactly.
They
It
were
was.
11.
How much is this gonna cost?
so these two together, it's gonna be about 15K.
15,000.
Yeah,
I think
Okay.
for the two
one
tattoos
or
together.
The other. I
No, for
think
the
Yeah,
Is-
but
is
I
there,
don't remember how much mine costs, but I don't think it was
yours
that
costs
much.
10,000.
Okay.
Is there anything you could give us as a discount for Ruby bringing in a customer?
Referral bonus.
A refer
Yeah, can I get a
bonus?
referral discount?
Yeah.
Or can I get a referral discount on my next tattoo?
I can do that for you. You buy the
Cool.
2 tattoos for 15K now. I'll give you a discount on your next ones.
Sick.
I
At this
know,
point-
obviously.
Anna just like high fives Ruby.
Kiva,
Ruby's like-
okay, Kiva really wants a tattoo because okay, here's the thing. Because of course they do.
Yeah.
They grew up very sheltered. It's a miracle that they have as many ear piercings as they do. So they're gonna be like running into the shop first to show you guys that they got an immovable rod, and now they can terrorize people with it. And also because they want a tattoo.
Obviously, initiative is more useful, but I was picturing Anna getting tattoos that just like enhance and extend the magical girl transformation so that it's eventually like a 2-minute sequence or something.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay, wait.
I was
Wait,
imagining
we
that she
didn't
would
talk
come
about
in and
this.
get a tattoo that helps her flirt.
Oh my god, yes, you
God,
need a
a
better
charisma?
you need a charisma boost.
Wait. Okay, wait.
Because for like the protection thing, you already have spells for that.
Yeah, I'm a monk. I really want that extra AC.
Like
Is there anything that could help me with the fairer sex? The mans and
Man.
If you can't
ethnies?
tell, she wants a tattoo that'll help her flirt, and she's an idiot.
Oh, I can
Anna
tell,
smacks
but
Ruby's like, "Shh."
I gotta let you know, those are very in demand, so those are very expensive.
I'm gonna veto that.
Aren't I charming enough?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no, but it's funny to watch you try, so don't get the tattoo.
So
Also, Andy Panda just commented, use your voice tattoo and to intimidate them into getting you an upgraded voice tattoo.
well, that's the way to go. That's the way to go.
Oh shit, my
Uh.
own merchandise.
Oh no, a thing that I knew exactly what it does.
Oh god.
Are you sure you couldn't do like, I don't know, like a small one that just like adds like a +1 to like maybe anything? Just like there's a lot of really cute MILFs out there, and really, I feel intimidated
God.
because like all of them think I'm too young. I'm like I feel like I know a lot about the world.
Here's the secret: you are too young.
I am 20-something years of age.
You see him just
Yeah.
standing there with the book in his, like, holding, like, his hands resting on the book as you're blabbering on. Ruby, you see his eyes have glazed over, like, a long time ago.
Okay, we're done. You're getting those 2 tattoos, and we can talk with about Kiba getting a tattoo.
Please, sir, I am but a
Is
poor
there anything-
tiefling.
I'm just gonna push Anna into the chair.
I just keep getting discriminated against for my skin color and my race and my
That's got
tail and
nothing
my...
to do with it.
But my
And is
charisma could
being-
help.
You ate
Anna's
a
being-
grape out of her hand like a donkey.
Stop bringing
That was
I
on
was
you.
recommended this
Stop
by
bringing
a
up the
spirit
grape.
in my head.
Stop bringing up the grape. Oh my god.
No.
Anna's continuing to just babble and you see, I'm just an innocent girl who just wants to have big things and big dreams and big women and
And big tits.
The big women is the most important part.
and it's continuing as you slowly get dragged to the back of the tent and
It's like, are you sure? Like, I feel like it would really help me with these issues where there's racists in the world, and I feel like charisma could really help me combat against these racists. And meanwhile, Ruby's pushing her down. I was like, just fucking sit there, get the tattoos you're getting, and let's fucking go.
it's almost like the time
What do you
went
guys
and
think
got
of my
tattoos,
immovable
IRL.
rod?
I mean, it's an immovable rod. I'm afraid of what you might do with it, but
Are you in here with the movable
Yes.
rod? And it's
If
like,
I want to get a tattoo.
who gave you an immovable rod?
Anna, you're not in the room, you're in the back of the tent.
Fuck. And it's like, my
can
spidey
we
sense is
look
tingling.
through the book while he tattoos Anna?
No, he takes the book with him.
Oh man.
But he comes back out because
No
he's not
stick
the
and
one
pokes.
doing the tattoos.
Oh,
Okay,
sweet.
cool.
I want something that either looks like a dagger or something that could help me with stealth. Preferably both.
You just want a normal tattoo that looks like a dagger or a
Yes.
magic one that helps you with stealth?
Yes.
Okay.
I want
Well-
a dagger behind my ear.
He flips open, chuckling to himself. He's like, "Well," and he points down to, he points to a tattoo that appears to be a full-size back tattoo.
Oh.
And what it appears to be is just this large scene. On you, it would be a smaller scene of there's you can barely make out some outlines of trees, but it appears to be this, the more you stare at it, this forest shrouded in this deep, 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 deep fog. And everything's really hazy and just it's this completely hazy image of outlines of trees and a shape that you could swear is an animal. It's very strange, but sucks you in the more you look at it. And he explains, "Now this beauty is something I invented myself, and what it'll do is basically it'll make it so against people who have less training and focus, less awareness, basic enemies who, basic patrols and stuff will much more easily just glaze over you in general as if you're part of the background and completely normal. You will not raise suspicion or awareness to mundane people. Realistically, that allows you to basically have advantage on stealth checks versus more mundane opponents and mundane people.
Are there any magical tattoos that look like knives?
He goes, "If you get the back tattoo, I'll throw in the completely normal knife tattoo behind your ear for free. And when you become a 3rd level, I'll make it do something special."
And this also
Happy
count
wheels.
towards my referral discount?
No.
Damn it.
What
See, you need the charming Anna up there
much?
to help
How
really get that discount.
For the full back tattoo, we're going to say 12,000.
Give us a bunch of money, and
He
Will
was
is finally giving us a place to spend it all.
Kiva's tugging on Ruby's robes please, 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 please,
This
please,
is so
please.
I've already removed it from my inventory.
Yes!
Oh my god, we've lost so much money in the past few days, but I don't regret it at all.
We still have 63,000. It's fine.
Tattoos. Okay.
All right, so you are brought to the back. You pass by a room where you basically see these very like 7'2", completely dressed in deep red robes that encircle their entire body, with very long arms and pristine, flawless white doctor's gloves. A completely featureless head with eyes, and anything other than the eyes is covered by a large white mask. And you see 4 of them have moved on from Anna's back and are now all crowding over one eye, tattooing
I don't
very
like
quickly.
That.
Anna's still trying to negotiate with
creepy.
them. She's like, so like, are you really out? Fucking, are you really sure that like we can't do like the oh shit, Jesus. Okay, so but like
You
really
gotta
like
hold your head still. They're tattooing your eyeball.
That is so creepy. I hate
But,
it.
like,
Thanks.
why did they
And
all
you are
look like
then
that?
led past that, and the sound goes away. And there is another room with 4 of those people with long arms, hands pointed up in those white surgical gloves, and a open, what appears to be like modified massage table for you to lay down on, and so they can start tattooing your back.
Okay, but
Did
like,
Stena come here with Kiva?
No, I was
No? Okay.
after this. I was gonna ask.
oh,
You muted yourself.
I want to run around the tent area while this is happening.
Okay, but like this would be the best way for like so if 12 and his gang, if 12 wasn't dead, but like if like 12's gang wanted to take us out, this would be the place to take us out. Like we would be like, yeah, like this is totally normal. Like, yeah, guys or people in like red robes where we can't see their face and they just have random gloves on and they're gonna fuck with our bodies in like a consensual way. Yeah.
Wait. Before he takes me back there, I want to be like, can Ruby come with me?
Oh.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask about it. I was gonna ask if you have any druid any tattoos to help with my druid abilities.
For that kind of specialization, you'll either need a referral from the circle, or you're gonna need to be a 3rd level.
Who's the circle?
The circle is what is known as the Circle of Green, and it is basically a very large druidic enclave that is partnered with and exchanges information with the college.
Okay. How do I get in contact with them?
At that point, he just shrugs. He goes, "Don't ask me. I'm not a hippie."
Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess I'll just wait until we could get level 3 so I can make my voice hurt.
Yeah. But yes, Ruby, you are
But
allowed
yeah,
to
I will go back there with you, Kiva.
Yay!
And you see that there is a solitary chair placed just outside of the room where you can sit down and look in if you want
Outside.
to. Well, like just outside the door.
Okay.
Professionals need space to work.
These guys are creepy.
Yeah, well, they still have secrets that they don't want random people looming over them and watching them work.
Meh. Okay.
Man, I would love to learn how to do this.
So would
I love
most
your
people.
indignant ma.
That's why they're very secretive. Anyway, Anna is also getting tattooed. Stena,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
What can I see walking out of Copperholds in terms of the other side of the mall?
So the other side, as you can see on the map, is just various mishmash of randomly put together and randomly set up tents. Each one is its own unique store. You see, they all have various unique things on the outside, trying to both advertise, contain, or just due to the effect of the wares they are selling. It is a much more chaotic side to the 2nd floor.
Anything with bones, weapons, or animals?
So you don't see any weapons, but you do see a tent with various animal sounds coming out of it, and you see, if you look at it, you see a tentacle just kind of writhing around from
we
it.
could get Flilber some armor.
Is there a pet store?
Wait, but-
I'd like to go towards that animal tent.
Okay.
If there's a pet store, Ruby,
So,
you're coming with me to go to the pet store after this.
I'm going to every store, so
Pet store.
the
Pet
second
store,
you
pet
step
store.
inside, you see a red velveted floor. If you look on the stream, you'll see the inside of this tent. It is much neater than advertised on the outside. It is a red velveted floor with a large central table. You see bookshelves of containing books of various animals, various species, various magical effects of different animal parts and how to use them, lining the wall. And to the back, you see a large stone table with a cashier behind it and a door. And from the door, you hear various cries and sounds and roars and different animalistic smells and sounds very loudly coming from the back of the store.
Okay.
The tent is also much bigger inside than it appears to be outside.
Okay, so just to make sure, there are bookshelves lining the side. The animal noises are coming from the back.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go up to the counter and ask what animals they have.
So as soon as you ask that, you see the heavy-set man with a slightly growing beard and mustache combo lets out a low laugh. Well, what animals don't we have, really? We specialize in the we can easily get anything mundane and non-magical you dream of, but we really specialize in getting some of the most exotic and magical creatures you've ever laid your eyes on.
Magic hedgehog.
Do you have anything that breathes fire, out of curiosity?
Well, you have a dangerous taste, I see. Let me think. Why, yes, we do. We have various salamanders, certain
you're not getting a
creatures-
dragon here, kid.
I really want a
certain
dragon.
creatures from the elemental plane of fire. And of course, we have the ever popular elemental frogs from the deep jungles down south.
Oh, dragons? Fuck.
Of course, they're not gonna have dragons.
That's a motherfucking dragon. Dragon Rider Anna.
Do you okay? Look
21.
up any dragon's stats in this game and tell me why you like. They don't have them at this store.
Dragons are boss
Ooh.
fights.
Boo. Can I befriend one?
I want to get a bird of some sort for Kiva to use as a mount so that they can
Oh,
fly.
so cute. Okay, sorry. That probably wasn't good audio.
A rock, a full rock. ROC. It's a bird in this game.
Yeah, yeah.
Not just a pet rock.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be really cute, though.
Can I ask him if he has any scrap bones he'd be willing to part with from the various animals that he keeps?
Or their food.
Weird. He turns to the back and exits for a little bit before coming back, and he goes, we have some of the leftovers from their meals today, if you want those.
He sells
Are you charging for
magical
them?
Animals. He sells magical animals in a magical mall in a magical university town. He should be very used to student necromancers asking for bones.
Yeah, but never someone he's never met before asking about, do you have anything that breathes fire? Do you have bones?
Denna's a bone simp. What can you say? Like,
I'm not asking for his bones. I just want
Give
bones
us
in
your
general.
bones.
So he's just like, yeah, we have whatever was left of the meals from feeding time today. If you'd like to buy those, we can offer you pretty cheap. Most of them are cracked or split, but if that doesn't matter to you.
I'll take him.
All right,
Definitely does not matter to her.
3 gold for the lot.
I would like to
Oh.
point out that you do not have the ring with you, so you're just going to be carrying around a bunch of bones.
That's fine. As long as can I ask him to put them in a bag?
Yeah, so he brings basically
In
the
a black
assistant
bag?
brings out this giant, like this pretty fucking heavy, like I'd say about 20-pound burlap sack filled with bones that have been split open and the marrow's been picked out, various leftover bones that have been picked clean of meat from mundane animals, a few slightly magical animals. Nothing extremely interesting, but it's bones.
Can I a question actually. In terms of carrying this shit around, would it be out of place if I used Tensor's floating disk and just put my stuff on that?
No, you do that.
Okay, I'm not gonna carry that. I'm just gonna put it on my little growing pile of supplies.
Oh
Okay.
my god. There's just gonna be little kids like, Mommy, look, that lady has a pile of bows following her. Don't look at her. She's a necromancer, child. She'll steal your soul.
Don't stare.
Don't stare. It's rude.
It's rude.
Okay. Are there any other shops around here? I guess what's next to this place?
So, next to the animal place, you see various tents. There's one with a chain with various metal objects, chains coiled on the outside. You see one that appears to be snowing in a localized area just around it. One with various alchemical implements, and you see one that has 4 orbs, each corresponding to the most basic elements outside of it.
Snow first. What's going on with that one?
All right, everyone's exploring the mall.
It's the mall. I mean,
So-
okay. Assumably, none of us have gone to a mall before.
Yeah.
We've never been to somewhere that like it's like, well, maybe Kiva.
I think
has,
this
but,
is the
like,
first time that
There's
Ruby
never
has
been
had
one-
money.
Yeah, and I mean Kiva might have gone to like a big marketplace type thing, but like they've definitely never been to one so magical.
Closest we
Kiva
got was
knows fuck all about magic, remember?
right.
closest we got was Wizard Hot Topic, right?
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Don't explain it for the people
so,
watching.
going into this store, you see that the store is a store specializing in various weather style enchantments. If you couldn't gather it, it specializes in changing various temperatures in various sized of concentrated and localized areas. So it's used by rich people as basically a magical thermostat to basically raise or lower the temperature of their own house.
It's an AC.
It's an AC, but it's complete. It's basically an enchantment, depending on what you can get, that basically gives you complete localized weather control of a space
Wow.
that you purchase.
Wow.
Is it just natural phenomenon weather? Like how hard can this manipulate surroundings?
From what you can gather from the person who is running the store, who is this, it appears to be like 65-year-old woman who has this crazy windswept hair. She's missing an eye, and otherwise she's dressed in what appears to be very practical leathers, and has aviation goggles and gloves, like falconer's gloves, it seems. And she basically responds that depending on how much you can pay, because this can get very expensive, they can do all kinds of effects and give you all kinds of natural or unnatural weather conditions.
Okay. I'm gonna leave because I'm assuming anything of beyond just it's not raining would be an exorbitant amount of gold.
It really depends on what you want. Basic weather is much easier than like raining ectoplasm or something.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
yeah,
thinking.
my first choice.
No, I was trying to figure out if there was a way I could buy something that could, like, chemically or chemically react with chromatic orb. But I'm assuming anything that could chemically react with acid or lightning, or
You could make calcium rain to strengthen your bones.
Bone storm.
Bone storm.
yeah, but I'm assuming that's too expensive.
That's pretty pricey.
Okay. I want to go to the orb store, and then I think I'll try to loop back to the shop.
Okay. So the store with the 4 elemental orbs is seemingly a much more like, you see various children of various ages from like 7 to 12, all with their families. You see very practical beginner books that you remember reading when you were a student in the college. This is very much like a serious beginner's guide or preparatory like place to get books for going to the college, or like picking up actual magic for your first time, or studying the various very basic elemental arts: fire, water, earth, air, which even you remember learning the basic spells too, since it's, extremely standard.
And all
So,
the books are exorbitantly expensive.
They're pretty,
$400 textbook.
yeah, they're pretty pricey books.
And you can't resell them either.
Of course not. That would be too easy. So everything here I already kind of know or don't need.
Yeah, this is a very
A hardcover version of this book costs $120.
disgusting.
Okay. I think I will go back to the rest of the group then. With my sack of bones. That may or may not smell weird because I don't know how well they were cleaned.
Yeah, they smell.
Can I prestidigitate them clean as I'm walking back?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay,
Has
so
anyone gone to the teller?
No.
you,
That and the security place.
you get back to the tattoo parlor just in time to see Kiva and Anna coming out relatively at the same time. Anna, you have basically like cotton gauze taped over your eye to help catch the
Eye
residual
patch.
bleeding before it finishes healing. Like the instructions are basically like, and Kiva, you have much the same, but you basically have a giant cotton swab taped to your back.
And I was like, wait, what were you doing back there? Wait, what is that on your back? You got a tattoo?
I got
And
two.
then Kiva just disappears.
Yeah! I got two
And that's the
tattoos.
end of the campaign.
Wait,
Kiva
Kiva,
is-
you got 2 tattoos?
Yeah, I got the one behind my ear.
Oh yeah,
The
the one
regular
that doesn't do
It's
anything.
not magical. It will be eventually, but it's not
One day.
Yeah.
yet.
But basically the instructions are like, while the restorative magic takes place that was cast on you at the very end, just leave these on, take them off in about 20 minutes, and you'll be good to go.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay, so here's the thing. Kiva finds the apothecary place absolutely boring, but me, as a goblin bastard, I have to go in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool. There's so many plants.
Plants.
Oh yeah.
And
And
So
also, we should see what the teller is.
okay, so you want to go
Yeah.
to the Fang?
Yeah.
So stepping into the Fang, Kiva and everyone, Anna, since you've survived many years out in the wild, you
Mhm.
notice this first. Every single plant in this store is poisonous.
Oh shit! And so
Kiva
as
just got
Kiva's
very interested.
Kiva is
Oh.
like running towards these places, and we're like, "Oh, look at the plant!" Anna's like, "Nope, don't touch that. Nope, don't," and like just like grabbing the hands and be like, "No, no,
Okay,
grabby,
no,
no."
Kiva's not trying to grab any plants. They're not stupid, okay? And anyways, they
Mm.
find this place boring. It's me,
Yeah.
who is a goblin,
Uh,
who finds
Who
this
is a
place
goblin?
interesting.
As soon as you enter the store, you see that like Anna sees every single plant in this store is very poisonous. However, anything that is immediately in the reach of anyone is not anything deadly. It'll give you like the shits or something like that. It's they're
Anna's
like
like, "You could touch that one."
like they're
No.
all the plants that are in
No.
immediate reach will either be very unpleasant, give allergic reactions, like do really awful things potentially, or very uncomfortable things, but they're not deadly. The
okay.
ones that are out of reach, Anna, that you start noticing are extreme, like belladonna, nightshade, as some of the some of the more common ones you see. But you also see certain plants that you've read about in books, like mage's bane, black brew, and various different mushrooms and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So some of these are very, very deadly, but very, very out of reach and seemingly handled by the store people. And the more
I know it isn't a plant, but can I try and get the clerks here to identify what this quill is that I have?
you can give it to
Very
them and have them take a look.
carefully.
Yeah.
Which quill?
I have two.
Oh, that quill.
The
So
Yeah.
so they take the
The
quill.
one that made a man boil.
They take the quill
Yeah.
very carefully from you after you describe the effects. Give it a look. Take it in the back. They're like, we're gonna have to have the head apothecary look at this because he'd probably know. And then the person who comes back out appears to be this fairly like it's this lithe elven male who looks at an initial glance very young, but if you look closely you could see, at the corners of his mouth and at his eyes, age, wrinkles. It appears that this is an elf. You could, as usual, it's very hard to guess the age of a pure elf, but time is starting to seemingly catch up to him. He is definitely older.
Very old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He comes out with a very stern expression and goes, where did you get your hands on such a potent toxin?
I was attacked with it.
Very glad it didn't prick you then. This
It did.
Oh, well, you must be made of sterner stuff than I. This is the quill of what is known as a hellbore.
Oh.
Oh.
These are generally found on the first layer of the 9 hells. They're used generally as attack dogs or hunting dogs by the various demonic armies. As I'm sure you felt, they carry a very, very potent and nasty toxin that
Yeah.
stays very potent within the spines until it's done.
Did I was under the impression that these quills were shooting off of that person. Was this person just throwing them?
Yeah, it was just throwing
Or-
them.
Okay. Okay. Well, thanks for the information.
Yeah, don't touch that with any skin.
Yeah, I haven't been. I wasn't planning on it. I
Yeah,
saw
no.
what it did to the guy that attacked me. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
His skin boiled.
Yeah.
I have to ask out of concern, are you planning on using that on anyone or like
No, we were just curious.
I can't with
More
good
it's more about self-defense.
Uh,
I don't really want to use it, but
I understand, but in good conscience, I have to say, like, there's self-defense and then there's torturing someone. And this is one of the most painful ways to die. Like, is that really self-defense?
Well, considering someone tried to kill us throwing it at us,
Are
I think-
you on their level? You would stoop as low as them?
no.
Yeah. I would.
Anna's like slaps their hand over or her hand over like Kiva's mouth. It's like, no, but it is a good warning thing to just say, don't continue
Just-
to try to attack us.
the only reason that I have held on to it is because we repeatedly have been attacked by people that are way, way more powerful than us. I don't want to use it, and it is not something that I plan to use again. But
Well, okay. If there ever comes a time that you decide that you are strong enough on your own to not need to defend yourself with such cruel instruments, I'll gladly buy them off of you so others can't use them. I can easily break them down and actually use the very potent medicinal properties that they have.
How much would you pay for them?
what are the properties?
Well, it's extremely tricky, and So if someone has trained for a very long time, like I have in different alchemical and various poisonous arts, one can do very various things and very potent things with extremely powerful toxins. It's, as I'm sure you know, certain venoms can be used to counteract other venoms, and the stronger the venom, the stronger the poison that it can counteract.
Mm.
Can I roll insight on this
Would you-
guy?
Sure.
Thanks. Carry on.
As
Would you be able to give us this
if
anti-venom?
if you will sell however many you have to me for, I don't so I'd say 300 gold a quill, I will gladly give you each a vial of this anti-venom.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give him mine. I don't like using these either, so
I'll give him one of mine.
Okay. So 600 gold is paid to you, and he says, come back in about a week's time. I'll have them ready by then.
oh man, I'm not gonna remember that.
I want my quill back.
No, it's fine.
I'll write it down. I'll come back. But we're probably gonna be more
We're probably gonna be teleported to a different town by then, so
Oh god.
the library is gonna collect their book that fucking day. Like a week from now, that's when the library comes. And we don't have a book anymore.
I mean, we
Have a book,
book.
right?
We have not the book that they're looking for
Okay,
though.
here's the thing though. I think with magic so powerful that it could erase somebody's entire life book, I think at that point, the library is probably not going to look for it.
If the library is mad that magic we can't control and is powerful enough to erase a human being messed up their book, I
Yeah,
still think that's not our
here's
problem.
the thing. Here's the thing. That would have happened whether or not the book was in the library. So
True. Well,
Is there anything else anyone would like to do in the Fang, or?
Are there any?
is there an alchemy shop in this place?
You see there's a tent with various alchemical implements outside of it.
Cool. Or I guess, is there a place that I think would be better able to tell me about the metal that I have on my staff?
That would be your best guess.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna head there.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
What is the teller?
The teller appears to be a tavern of some kind.
I wonder if we should get like some slow acting poison for a future boss.
Assassination.
Assassinate. Oh my god, ball assassination. Will, a ball? Can we go to a ball?
A masquerade.
A masquerade ball, and then have like an
And we have
assassination
to
mission.
assassinate someone.
It
there.
took me a
Oh.
second to register that you were talking about like the event and the dance and
So
not
did I.
like a ball, like a bouncy ball.
Let's go to a bouncy
I thought
ball.
that you wanted to coat a ball in poison
Yeah,
and throw it at someone.
That's where I was thinking. That's what I was
We're
thinking.
just swiping. Just- Pikachu, I choose you.
I think
Yes.
I don't think slow acting poison would necessarily be the best. I think
An undetectable poison. that
Yeah,
could
I
be,
think-
like slow enough that like we wouldn't be there after they took like a drink from whatever we poisoned. So then like at least you could be like, oh, we weren't there. It happened after the ball when we were gone, or something like that. I don't know. We for some reason have accents
I mean,
like that.
I can tell you right now that you're not going to be able to buy anything deadly with only level 2 access.
Fine, okay. I won't. I'm gonna go to the pet shop.
If we know
Me
of a
too.
poison, can Kiva's jug manufacture it, or do we have to have a sample of it beforehand?
You don't know yet. You haven't tested.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, we'll try that out.
I mean it can make anti-venom, so it only stands to reason that it would be able to make
Venom,
poison of
yeah.
some sort.
Oh,
Oh,
we lost.
We lost Ruby.
Ruby.
Oh,
Oh.
this is gonna. This is
Oh,
gonna-
no.
Oh, it already has. I'm gonna fix it once Ruby comes
Oh.
back. All
Okay,
right, now I need to
no.
fix the names because currently
Oh, I
Sorry,
can
my
just.
internet completely cut out.
Stena is Ruby. Let me fix the names.
So, I want to go to the animal shop.
Me too.
Let's go.
Yay.
My
Okay.
name is floating around. Wow. Okay.
Okay. So
Senna will go back. She's thinking about those elemental frogs again.
yeah.
Hurrah.
So you all
Wait,
go.
sorry, hold on. Did something happen while I was frozen?
No, nothing happened.
Absolutely
Okay.
nothing.
It was just a
Stena.
few seconds.
On your way back to the animal store, you notice the doll is gone.
I throw a middle finger in its direction where I left it.
A small child is like, "Mommy, what does that mean?"
I'm so upset that Ruby hasn't seen any of this.
Well, I mean, Ruby, you do see Stena just randomly throw a middle finger to the towards the fountain.
Anna is ignoring this because Stena's done
Yeah,
weirder.
but Ruby doesn't know what that's about.
Yeah.
It's just Stenna living.
It's
Yeah.
just Stena being Stena,
Stena living her best life.
honestly. So, yeah, we go to the pet shop. Anna is just like kind of saunters over, like super like casual but also confident. It's like, so I hear you got dragoons.
No, you don't. You
Wait,
never heard
shut
that
up,
from
shut up,
anyone.
shut up.
Also,
No,
a
no.
dragoon is something else.
As in by
can't just
dragoons, I
say
mean
that.
dragons.
You see the shopkeeper give you a side-eyed conspiratorial look before he leans in towards you and goes, "You heard wrong."
I was trying to be confident. Maybe.
All right.
instead of just
Meanwhile,
sad.
Kipa is like trying to poke their head over the counter. Like, do you have any large birds, like an owl of some sort, that perhaps could be saddled and then used as a mount
He appears
by
to
someone of diminutive size?
lean over and peer over the counter. Well, let me think. Something you could ride.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much anything, right?
You know,
Well, being able to fit on the bird and the bird being able to carry you are two totally different things.
Yes,
Very-
but I'm small enough that
very possibly, but you might need to take some time to actually train the thing to let you ride it. Normally these creatures aren't ridden.
They probably aren't used to anything being small enough to fucking ride them. They're like, what the fuck is this?
yes, I want a large owl that's big enough for me to ride. I shall befriend it.
All right.
God. It's gonna
Um,
fly away with you, like in its talons.
so
It's gonna try and eat me.
he directs you towards the door of the tent and goes, "If you'll meet me outside."
Yes, 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 yes.
Anna
So
follows
yeah,
reluctantly.
he
and
then
she's like,
you
"Oh,
then
no."
you then see him come around the corner with this large.
Why have shitty animal handling?
It looks to be this creature that's about the size of 2 Kivas.
Okay.
Ooh.
Its wingspan then would probably end up being around 6 kivas.
Yeah,
Mm.
something like that.
Very
It appears to be hopping on a single foot. But it is a single owl-like foot at the center of its body. And as you look up, it seems like where normally you'd have like one sack covering a bird's head to keep it calm, there are 2.
Oh wow.
A 2-headed, 1-footed owl mount? Bruh.
And
Does it
he-
actually only have 1 foot?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It can't run. Do you know that owls can run? Like
Not
real
this
owls?
one.
This one can. This one just so I can pull it up. It's
This one can
amazing.
hop.
That's wild.
Is it missing a foot or is it just like this?
No, it seems like the foot is put on literally like the center of its body, like that's how
Huh.
it's supposed to do.
Wild.
He looks at you and goes, "Now this she's beautiful, but she's a little bit of a troublemaker, this one, so it's gonna take some real convincing to work with her. But she can be all yours for 6,000 gold."
Hmm.
Did we get some kind of referral bonus for that? I did just bring you 3 people.
True.
All you did
We're just
was
using
take
all the
their bones.
We're doing the referral bonus. But these were bones that they would have just thrown away.
Sure, I'll give you some
that
more
they got money
bones.
for. Dennis, okay, with more bones.
Sure.
Can I see the full bird before I?
All right.
Make a
So he
purchase?
takes off the hood. He has like 3 other people come around and hold down the bird.
I'm
Yes, he
gonna add
does.
I'm gonna add 1 AC to Kiva.
Um,
You see my tattoo?
And you see that
hope that
each
Kiva
head
doesn't
of the
know.
bird actually has 3 eyes.
Oh shit, bruh. What?
Can I approach
Yep.
slowly?
You slowly approach and you see that while it can't speak, each of
it's
those
a 6-eyed, 2-head one. They could keep it.
No, it's not gonna eat me.
each of those
Oh, they're gonna eat
eyes,
you.
while seemingly glaring at you, displays a surprising amount of curiosity, intelligence, and unique personality. Like, this is a creature with its own sense of self, with its own ideas, discovering and looking at you for the first time, just like you're looking
You
at
know
it.
that real owls are dumb as shit.
Yes. Okay, so in possibly the first moment of actual respect you've seen Kiva show to anything, I'm going to like give a slight bow, not breaking eye contact, not
Okay.
blinking too
Hippogriff,
much.
hippogriff,
Yes.
Hippogriff.
And
So,
see like sort of how it responds.
Kiva, you give a small bow, and for the first time you feel like if this creature wanted to, it would simply take half a second and both sides of your neck would be gone.
Can I give Kiva the help action?
But
I'm
like,
gonna be
pretty good with
fine.
All of us are
animals.
buffing Kiva. We're
Responding.
like, we don't want to lose a Kiva.
but there's a moment, a tense moment in the air where everyone seemingly is holding their breath, waiting to see what's going to happen next, and half of you believes like you're about to just lose your neck. But that moment passes, and the creature's head returns back to normal after looking at you for a while. And now it's just standing back. There's no animosity in its eyes, but it's just studying you.
Interesting.
So that's 6,000 gold.
Yes.
Cool.
cool.
It's our bird now.
It's our
Okay.
bird now.
So as soon as you pay for it, you see that the one of the assistant comes out with what appears to be a cattle brand, and
Oh.
he is seemingly walking towards the creature, and
Hold
he walks
the fuck up. No,
and
no,
he-
no.
and
I'm
he-
getting in between.
and he walks past the creature and starts walking towards you, Kiva.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god, you're owned by
The bird is. You are the bird's property now.
Okay.
and
pet of the
he
bird.
goes up and he goes, "All right,
On
where
the
do
back.
you?" And he holds up this what appears to be this piece of iron that is heated to this blue heat,
Oof.
and he goes, "Where do you want the mark?"
You already have it on your back, so continue to mark up the back.
No, like the side.
Okay, as soon as you show flesh, he just, and it fucking hurts.
Okay.
It's like you take like 6 points of burning damage hurt.
Oh shit. All right.
Damn.
But after the pain subsides, this warmth blooms, and you feel now this. Similar to how I described Ruby's psychic link with their fox, you feel this burgeoning connection at the side of your mind. And while you can't directly communicate with this creature, you feel impressions, and you feel like no matter where you are and no matter where it is, you will know its location and it will know yours.
Oh, perfect.
With that,
That's very convenient.
the creature, the chains are let go, the hood is released, and the creature seems to fly up through the ceiling and away, out into the wild.
It's like, fuck this shit. Okay.
You were then given basically like this like burn cream for your wound, and basically said like, the creature and you are now connected. All you need to do is to bring it to you is call it from the connection you now have, and it will come. Depending on how much you get it to listen to you, how much you work with it, it might even start to do more.
Hmm.
Anna kind of sidles up to the guy again, goes, so, if I come back with like a level 3 clearance.
We don't have
There's a
dragons.
Okay. I just.
You.
Don't have dragons.
All right. And he looks at like the rest of the group behind you, Anna, and he goes, "Which back country did she? Do you think we'd still be here if we were selling a dragon's child?
I'm
Oh.
so sorry. She
What kind of poacher do you take? Oh my god!"
she doesn't realize sort of the
So- so-
ethics
so
and the rules
I
behind
want to
this
explain what
trade.
dragons are in this world to
Jesus
Kit.
fucking Christ.
Dragons
Kit.
are sentient beings. They are people they also, most of the powerful ones can transform into a humanoid shape. And also,
So saying if I
Uh,
want to ride a dragon
an
could have
ancient-
different connotation.
Yeah.
Yes, it could. Now shut
well,
up.
yeah,
and
it
listen.
could. First of all, it's like an actual person. Second of all, an ancient red dragon, which is not even the most powerful dragon, has 546 HP.
Ooh.
It can take like 6 actions a turn. It has legendary actions, and it has fire breath that does 91 fire damage.
Damn.
Dragons are not just the thing that you can find.
Yeah.
They're
And
dragons.
okay. Let me explain. Anna is always like. So Anna was raised in like a human village where like we were like it was like in a temple where like she tried to like she didn't really go out too much. And so yeah, she like lived in like the wilderness, but like you don't learn things from books in the wilderness, and you don't learn much when like people are ostracizing you because they're racist. And so she's just heard like, oh, there was once a dragon rider in the past, and she's like, I want to ride a dragon.
Yeah, that's fair.
I want to ride a dragon. And it's become this to this point where she's like, yeah, you can just get a dragon anywhere. That must be how you ride a dragon.
Yep. Well,
Dragon
you
everywhere.
now have people explaining to you where you basically just ask this shopkeeper the equivalent of, "Hey, are you a slave trader? Do you have a slave ring of some of the most dangerous slaves in the world?"
Now, a drake or a pseudo dragon, potentially. Those are more normal.
Are they big enough to carry me?
A drake, I think, would
Yeah.
be.
How big? What kind of thing is it?
But the drakes don't have wings.
Oh no, I want to fly. Well, I have wings too, but like.
They're like big, scary lizards, the
Yeah.
drakes in this game.
Dragon riders are people who have established a bond and a deep connection with their trusted best friend who they fly on because they're best friends and companions.
And it's like, okay, so I'm gonna befriend a befriend a dragon. So, like she's
Yeah, good
she's
luck with
talking
that.
like a whole different plot.
Not the void dragon.
Damn it! Fuck. You caught her.
Why can't we be friends?
Be friends.
Why
Why can't we be friends? We're losing viewers by the second. Well,
We didn't have viewers. We have 2 viewers.
well, do you have like any cute like small lizard boys or like I mean actual lizards, by the way, not like lizard people.
You just saw him just mouth to himself, just like, small lizard.
No, like little like God. Actual like little lizards, like cute lizards, or like I don't know.
Do you have an actual octopus?
a little floofy thing.
Uh,
Oh,
yeah,
look at
basically that,
it.
Kiva.
I love
Yeah.
it.
It's pretty freaky.
Pretty
Yeah.
freaky drawing, but I love it. I adore it.
You gotta have such a wide stance to saddle that thing.
So, do you have any cute floofy boys or lizard?
I
Stop
don't-
saying boys.
I
I
don't
mean the
trade
boys
in
with the
people.
eye.
What do you think I am?
BOI.
Stop
know what you
using
mean,
modern
but you
language,
just-
Kit. This is Dungeons and Dragons.
Haveth ye
Shut the f- I will leave.
thy
I will
lizard
leave the
people.
call. I will.
Just ask for an animal.
You're banned from the store, Kit. No.
Doth you possess?
musteth thy Haveth
Stop. Oh my god, I'm in
and ye
physical pain.
company.
You guys are so bad at that.
You're doing it wrong.
I put
You
a hand
are.
over her
Your
mouth and just say,
grammar
"Do
is
you have a
so
lizard?"
Bad.
or a floofy boy. Or, I mean floofy.
Stop speaking.
Floofy.
Do you have
No,
anything?
my hand is over your mouth. That's
You're like a floofy thing. There's a floofy.
We have lizards and we you know what? And he goes to the back and he first he brings out this catalog of various like reptilian creatures and he hands it to you,
Small
Ruby.
claps, small claps.
and then he goes to the back and he basically brings out what is ostensibly Kiva, you know this, and Stenna, you know this since you've been around cities in the mainland before. It's ostensibly like baby's first pet. Like you know, like you like you'd give a pet rock some form of like minor sentience in life. They basically did that to a fluffy children's ball that is soft. It's just this tiny
Hell
little
yeah.
poofy thing with basically stuck on googly eyes that was then given some form of like fake sentience in life.
It's a
Poro.
Furby.
Kiva had one of
It-
these
it-
when they were small.
Yeah, it's basically a Furby.
It kind
Or a
of
Poro.
suffocated, but it's fine.
Yeah. Here you go.
And it was like, it's so soft. And like starts petting. He's like, whoa, hi.
And it just
It-
kind
I'm
of
gonna hand him
like-
back the Book of Lizards.
It-
This
no,
is
no,
good.
no, lizard.
No, no, no,
No. Wait, do you have a flying lizard?
You here? Wait,
All-
no. Here, hold
all
on,
the little
Anna.
fur
You
balls
try
you
this
would
ball
like
out for a
fur.
few days, and then we can
Whoa.
come back. Okay?
No,
see,
no.
see if you can take care of it. Take it on if you can take it on walks and change its litter every day. We can talk about a real pet.
Anna, no. I wanna.
Anna, I'm not letting you buy a pet and then making me take care of it.
I know. I'm gonna take care of it. You know I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I said would. Oh wait. Okay. Wait. I'm trying to think of like. Okay. So Anna really loves fluffy things, but also like wants a lizard, not a lizard child, but like a lizard creature.
What about like bearded dragons or the ones with tufts?
Ooh. Is there any like I don't know like a flying lizard? Like I've seen drawings of like.
Well, there's like pseudo dragons.
Is there pseudo dragon?
Life, there are lizards that can like glide. They're very cute.
He basically goes back and brings you out basically imagine like a gecko with like leathery wings.
Wow, we'll match. Or what? My one wing then matches their two wings.
Yeah, basically.
I
While
shall be
Anna is
Frederick.
looking at this, you mentioned when I walked in the store the first time that there was something with a tentacle.
Oh,
I'd like to hold Flober as an octopus and ask if there are any sea creatures or other live octopus I could look at.
Oh yeah, we got one of those.
I don't think that a non-magical octopus would do very well on land.
mhm.
Still like to look at it.
Mountain octopus.
Or any other sea creatures you might have.
You know what? Sure. I gotta tell you though, it's not for sale because it's more of an attraction. and he lifts up what appears to be a trap door next to the cashier's table and motions for you to follow down some stairs.
We're going down those stairs.
Okay, down those stairs, you are instantly hit with the smell of the ocean and see a massive tank. And inside the tank is this murky, dark water that you can't really peer into. But the deeper you look, suddenly you are face to face with a gigantic, circular, yellow eye.
Is it in a tank of some sort?
Yeah,
Is there an opening?
on the top.
Can I send Flilber in there and then look at it with Flilber in the water?
Okay, so you send Flilber in there, and you're looking in it, and the last thing you see is a giant beak-like protrusion from a creature that basically looks like Flilber,
A
but
kraken?
is about 10 stories tall, eating Flilber.
Kit, how did you not see that coming? He literally said the last thing you see is a beak-like thing.
But Flilber.
That's mouth. That is a squid or an octopus's mouth.
No, it's a kraken. But I'm still a poor baby.
Flilber just disappeared back to the fairy realm.
That's fine.
Very well.
Yeah, basically.
He's like, I don't get paid enough.
But yeah, pseudo dragon. Those have like normal stats, like 9 hit points.
Oh.
I don't know if that's what this winged gecko is, but
No, it's it has 1 HP. It's literally like they got a
Oh.
lizard and magicked some wings on it.
nice.
Okay. Anna,
We now have too many pets.
Anna really, really, really wants something that like that she can level with. She wants something that like she would be able to like kind of communicate with that wouldn't just be like food.
Oh,
Like
well then the little fluffy ball is perfect.
no, because she wouldn't be able to level with.
You could throw it down hallways and it could be a distraction.
asshole.
You can still speak to it,
Not in.
and it'll like purr in response.
Anna is offended. that
It's a warm Furby.
does-
Legitimate. Okay, first off, fuck that. It's not a Furby. It's a
Furbies are
Puppeteer,
terrifying.
basically. But like, Anna, I don't think you'd be able to take care of the type of creatures that would let you level with them.
Why don't you think this?
Even just a regular lizard would not be able, even just like a little fire lizard or a lizard with wings would not be able to really communicate with you.
I keep track of your asses when you guys are throwing yourselves into danger.
First
First
off,
of all, you just argue about whether or not we should throw ourselves into danger. You don't keep track of anything.
yeah,
You stay
do.
behind while we do it.
Lies.
also, fuck that, we are like intelligent beings that can like, take care of ourselves, so you aren't doing shit.
I want an intelligent companion. Is there
You've got like 8 at this point.
Anna just like looks with pleading eyes to the shop teller. It's like, do you have like I don't care if it's like a cat
We
like
got
thing.
lots of things,
or
but
like- or I
you
think-
keep
I
asking
think that's
for
like-
a dragon.
Well, something that's like
And boys.
something that's intelligent that like that I would be able to like communicate with and like would like understand what I mean and like I don't know, we could form a bond, something.
That's not a sentient being of that could
That's
cause
not a
problems.
sentient- Not a sentient being that like legit like has like a wife and family that it returns home to every day. I just fucking stole it from.
Okay, I'm gonna just she wants something on the same level as that bird. That's
Okay,
it. I don't.
Sure.
She is an idiot.
I'll be right back. oh, fuck. And then you hear basically him calling like, Jason, find an animal. What kind of animal? I don't know, a smart animal.
Literally, Anna causes more problems than Eva does.
It's just more
Legitimately-
psychological.
Anna climbs out of the pit, without Flilber, and just shouts at the back, "Sorry, I didn't realize she'd be a problem."
You just assume.
Cannot take you anywhere.
I didn't think she'd be this much of a problem either, but
Christ. Just
Surprised that the tattoo parlor didn't take a long time.
Just
This is
buy the.
and then you started
stupid-
begging the tattoo parlor for charisma tattoos? Like,
All right.
I
so-
need to be popular with the MILFs.
Why do you?
you've
have
been worse
absolute-
today than Kiva.
Legit, all I did was make someone trip. Okay, like that. You
My face hurts.
so many problems.
Ah,
Why
God.
you just?
So, okay.
Why do you
Mhm.
do this? Why do you
Anna.
act like this?
Yeah.
Debating what I want to give you.
Oh my god.
I'm going to roll a dice.
Oh,
You got two options, and we'll let fate decide. Where did my dice go?
I'm scared.
Just use mine.
Hand it. Okay, so what comes out of the back of the shop is what appears to be a large, an extreme, like basically the size of Kiva, sleek, very sleek black outer armor layer, giant rhinoceros beetle.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I just remembered something. How the fuck did my bird fly out of here if there's like an electric field that keeps it from flying
You gotta
over
look
the entire town?
Yeah, well, it's almost like the bird is not using magic to fly.
Okay, fair.
I didn't use magic to fly.
Yes,
it's just
you
part of
did.
me. Is it? It's part of me.
You summoned magical wings while
thought they
floating
were-
in the air.
I thought they were just part of
Oh,
me.
I thought they were like physical wings.
I mean,
Yeah.
they become physical wings, but they're not constantly folded on your back all the time.
Yeah, no, I think the issue there was the magical girl transformation.
Yeah, the giant
Ah.
summoning the wings and transforming into.
Okay, this is valid. This is valid.
But you basically see this like about the size of Kiva, giant big giant rhinoceros beetle, but very intelligent eyes.
Anna kind of like sits down with next to it and is like, "Hello."
It just looks at you. You hear this soft clicking sound come from it as it basically looks and considers you and who you are.
Would you like to come home with me? It's okay if you don't want to, but I think we could be good friends.
It doesn't move backwards. It just continues to stare and chitter, and then it makes a slight movement forward towards you.
And it goes, "We'll take him."
How much would this thing be?
I'll give you about 4,000 gold. I'll take it for
more
about
than the
4,000.
bird?
No, the bird was 6,000.
Oh yeah.
Anna looks pleadingly up at Ruby. He's like, "Please, mother."
I mean, yeah, it's already out of my inventory, so
Thank you.
All right,
Ruby."
so similar man comes out with a giant glowing blue brand. You know the drill now.
on your non-tattooed eye.
Imagine if I came back to Calliope and Calliope's like, "What the fuck happened to your face?" And just all the brands like, "I try to be like you."
She has it on her arm.
Oh wait, on her arm. Let's.
I want to be like you.
all on the face. Anna shows like one of her biceps like on her shoulder.
Okay. As
That's
soon
not
as
a
you show,
bicep, but
as soon as you show
On
the
near her
skin,
bicep.
there is the psh sound of extremely hot metal to flesh, And
I have fire resistance, so.
all right, you only take 3 points of fire damage.
Woo!
Still burns like a motherfucker.
She's like, she just looks like, makes direct eye contact with this little bean. It was like, this is for you, champ.
Single proud tear rolls down your face. Just
I'm pretty sure we've been at this pet shop for 46 minutes.
actually, it's an hour and yeah, 46 minutes.
Out of curiosity, is this rhinoceros beetle large enough for Kiva to also get on the back of?
Potentially, yeah.
Hell
I love
yeah.
it.
But yeah, you feel the same connection with the rhinoceros beetle.
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay, we're
I'm
good.
gonna go to the alchemy shop now.
I'm happy.
Now
Uh,
that our party size has doubled.
I'm gonna go to the teller.
I'm gonna on the way to the alchemy shop. I'm gonna whisper to Sapphire, "Don't worry, you're still the best."
Aw.
This is
You
adorable.
as you enter the tent, you see just a standard alchemy shop, various alchemical goods, potions brewing in the back.
Cool. I'm gonna take out that little bead that I have of the metal to show to people, and I'm gonna go up to the counter and ask, "What can you tell me about this?"
Okay. So you have to wait in a line as there is a customer in front of you, seemingly picking up an order that she says is for the East End Orphanage. And she is this about 5 foot tall.
Hi, sorry, my whole thing froze.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
Hey, sorry, can you guys hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yes.
My internet fucked up again. I couldn't hear anything you said after I said I give them the bead.
Okay, so you are the second in line. There's a lady in front of you picking up an order. What appears to be some various foods, some stews, and a couple potions for what appears to be the East End Orphanage. She is about a little under 5 feet tall, very round-faced, plump lady, very constant smile on her face, a very rosy complexion, and as she picks up her order, she goes, "Thank you so much, dear," and she hands him the money and goes, "Please keep the change." And as she does,
She's from an orphanage?
she seemingly is.
Can I sneak a couple gold into her bag?
Sure.
Stenna is
You're
not
there.
here. Yes, I'm not here. Yes, just wanted to make sure of that.
Yep. And you do. She doesn't seem to notice, and she takes her order
Cool.
and walks out. You're next up. You show the medal, and he goes, "Oh, this is very curious indeed. Yeah, give me a couple minutes to study this. I'll be back in a little bit."
Cool.
Are there any hot milfs at the tavern?
I swear to fucking
Or MBs?
Yeah.
But you gotta focus on one. You gotta pick one.
God. Legit.
Anna is looking
Don't be
around.
greedy.
Calliope's gonna be so mad at you.
Yeah, no, Calliope, and now there's the Grand Wizard Master Craven. Like,
Hey, there's
Okay, I
so
was only
many-
counting people
so
that
many
she made
pretty
any
people.
progress with.
yeah,
Valid.
Is progress backwards progress?
You know, if only I
No,
got
that's
that tattoo.
regress.
If only, if only I got that charisma tattoo,
Well,
maybe
as
things would be
you-
better.
As you ingress the teller, you look around and with your MILF radar on high alert, you start to scan the scene in front of you.
Scanning for MILFs.
oh no.
You see what appears to be various patrons sitting at tables drinking alcohol. You see a couple people sitting at tables floating in the air, also drinking alcohol, floating up next to the tables. This is a bar that is much more packed to the gills than normal, as people can fit in many more places than normal in a magical bar. where you can float midair.
Oh my god. Anyway, Anna is gonna, in the middle of this bar, do a 45-second magical girl transformation, pop out those wings, and then, like, go order
All right,
a
so
beer or
you,
something, and
you
then
do
fly
this
up to a
massive transformation, and as soon as you land, everyone goes, "Yeah!" and starts like cheering along with you, and everyone's extremely drunk. They just think this is part of the fun.
Amazing.
But you order a drink. The bartender gives you one for free because that was fun, and he was having fun too.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
See,
I'm
yeah,
gonna see if I can cheat at dice in this place.
Okay.
Anna's gonna fly up to a high vantage point to make sure that Kiva doesn't.
And Anna, you do see
Die.
that there are several beautiful women as well in the bar.
Anna doesn't know how to approach still, so she's just wanting to see, and then she's gonna sip her beer awkwardly.
She wants someone to approach her.
While sitting in the
She-
rafters.
She would like to have approached them, but can't
Ruby,
she? Oh.
after a couple minutes, the alchemist you asked comes back and goes, so I mean, this is, I haven't seen anything like this material before, but,
Yeah, that's what everyone keeps telling me.
yeah, my best guess is it definitely comes from this planet, like this plane. It has very similar metal composites with a couple basic metals that are found here. Steel, iron, a few traces of actual adamantium, which is pretty impressive. Nothing really that impressive. Nothing to write home about, of course, but the fact that it's there definitely gives it some strength. What's very interesting about it is its extremely pliable, almost putty-like nature. It's absolutely fascinating, and I'd love the chance to study it further, but I can't say I've come across anything like it myself before.
It doesn't have any inherent magical properties, does it?
I couldn't find anything inherently magical, but something this strange has to have some use in some sort
Do
of
you
magic.
do you think that it is naturally occurring? You said there's steel in it.
Yeah,
That would imply that it is made by someone.
My best guess is at least this compound you have in front of you is refined or made in some way, but the actual ore itself that I can't identify may very well be naturally occurring.
Huh.
This might be a refined version in some way, similar to like a steel bar or something.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anyone that I would be able to contact who might know more or be able to tell me more?
Well, I can't say I know when they'd be back, but we have a contact of ours, a geomancer who constantly is out in the field. They constantly love they love the ground. What can I say? But if you run into someone by the name of Ray, they will possibly have much more of the answers you're looking for.
Is it just Ray,
Just
or is there more? Okay.
Just Ray, R-A-Y.
Okay. I will look out for a geomancer named Ray.
All right.
I think Stena would have gone to the bar as well. Since she knows that there are people that from her past around, can she check to see if she recognizes anyone in the bar?
Sure. Roll me a perception check.
I feel like Stena's entirely in her own campaign right now. Like there's a whole bunch of shit going on that we have no idea what it is.
Mhm.
And it keeps happening in separate spaces. I rolled a
Yeah.
13.
You look around and there's a lot of people in this bar, but you could swear you definitely catch a sight of the well-polished face of the broker. You can't see him for long, and you're not sure if it's just in your head because you're seeing him everywhere, or you actually did see him, but you could swear you saw his face somewhere in this crowd.
What the fuck does that mean?
The broker.
Okay.
And then the lady from the
What does it mean
Stena-
that you've been seeing him everywhere?
Stena's gonna buy a drink and then like find a corner where there's like a group of people in front of it and just sit there to watch.
Okay.
How is Kiva's dice adventure going?
Oh yes, Kiva's cheating at dice.
Yeah, Kiva, roll me a sleight of hand check. Stena. We'll see what happens.
Oh, good.
17 plus 4, 21.
So Kiva.
I successfully cheated dice.
Okay. Yeah, so Kiva, you successfully roll the dice, you know, palm them as you've so easily practiced, and shift them as you roll them to land on the outcome that you absolutely want. And the dice roll, and they spin, and as you are going for double sixes, one lands on a 6, and the other one seemingly rolls, seemingly stops on a 6, but right before it rests, continues to flip over to a 4.
I'ma look around at the other people in here.
Everyone looks suspicious.
Can I roll Insight or Arcana to see?
Yeah, roll Arcana.
Oh shit. 18 plus 4, 22.
Yeah, that was absolutely magic.
Yeah. Is there any way to see who it was?
You'll have to play again.
All right. Do I need to roll sleight of hand again, or
This time you need to buy in, though. It's 10 gold buy-in.
shit? Aight, I'll do that.
Okay, make me you're just trying. Are you trying to cheat, or are you trying to catch the person cheating?
Both.
Okay, then make me a sleight of hand check and a perception check.
All right. Sleight of hand, that's 16 plus 4. That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
And then for perception. Shit. 7.
All right. So, again, you roll the dice, and again, just as it's about to fall on how you manipulated the dice to fall, the dice seemingly, with a mind of their own, flip forward to a number that is not even close to anything you bet on, and you lose it all.
I want to go again.
Okay, make me the same 2 rolls.
Okay. Do I have to pay again, or?
Yeah, every time.
All right. All right. All right.
You're muted, Anna.
Fuck. I love that you're not asking anyone that actually has magic that could detect who the fuck it is. You're just like, I'm just gonna.
You
keep
guys are
spending
busy.
money. Yes, Anna's
shit.
so busy.
I don't know why you're not just leaving it alone.
So that's
They're just doing exactly what you wanted to do.
I got a nat 20 on sleight of hand.
Okay.
And it's a fucking 19 plus 5 for perception. I swear I'm not cheating.
Okay, so
Jesus.
you roll the dice, and this time they land so fast, not even a spell has a time to react. You win the pot, you take back 20 gold from the 10
Hell
you put
yeah.
in. You do, out of the corner of your eye, see one of the mages sitting at the table shift his arm, and when nothing happens, he seems to, for just a moment, show a look of frustration before his face returns to a normal mask.
Oh shit, I don't know. Would it go over well if I was like, hey dude, you're cheating. Stop it.
I'm going to tell you the answer is no.
I'm gonna like glare at him and like raise an eyebrow. Like, really?
He was going to get stabbed.
He's going to pointedly ignore you.
Does he do this when other people roll as well?
No.
Just me. Oh, wow. Okay, fuck this guy.
You're
You
the
look like
only
a
new
rich
person at the table.
Fair.
Rich newbie.
Oh, I'm the only new person at the table. Okay.
Yeah. Anna, or not
Mhm.
Anna, Stenna. I keep confusing the names. There's Anna, Stenna. You see, the man that you swear you did see walk out and join up with someone in the crowd and begin to walk away.
Stenna's gonna get up, fake being drunk, and try to follow them, like around the edge of the bar.
I mean, they're outside the bar now.
Oh, I thought you meant like inside.
No, I said you saw the man leave the bar, join someone out.
Can
in the
I
crowd.
make a roll to see if this if Ruby can come back right as Stenna begins to follow these people?
Sure, Ruby.
Cool. What am I rolling for this?
Just give me a straight D20 roll for fate.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna roll this dice. Okay, that's a 19.
Okay, so Ruby, the second you walk in the bar, Stenna's shoulders knock into yours as she is making moves to leave.
I'm gonna stealth and follow Stenna.
Would I notice Ruby following me if I'm that close?
That depends
already?
on what I roll.
Yeah,
That's-
Ruby, roll stealth, and Stenna, roll perception.
Well, I rolled a fucking 2, so I don't think so.
Well, my minimum is 4, but
Senna is so laser focused on this man that everything else is just phased out of existence.
that's a dirty 20.
All right.
Hi.
You do not notice Ruby following you as you now follow this man, the broker, and the person he met up with, who you cannot see in the thick of the crowd.
I'm just gonna keep tailing him.
Okay.
Not super close. If he disappears into the crowd, Stenna's just gonna leave it and go back to the bar.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
15.
So you follow him for about 10 minutes, catching various glimpses of him weaving in and out of the crowd, going up through around the tents, appearing to go briefly into Flip and Tinker before coming back out, quickly turning the corner, and when you manage to catch up and turn the corner as well, you are met face to face with a dead end and a empty stone wall.
I think at this point, Ruby taps Stenna on the shoulder and goes, "Hi, who's that guy?"
He is. Can I? I'm gonna say all of this to the mind link. He is the. Fine. He's the right hand of a woman who runs a bunch of orphanages, and you remember that thing that we excavated from Kiva's cousin's chest?
Mm.
Vaguely, yeah.
So that's what she does. She turns. They turn people into dolls. And they sell them for various purposes. And I don't know why he's here, but I've heard of him and I've seen him a few times before. And there are always a good number of sales made whenever he steps into town.
Cool, let's fuck him up.
Okay, I don't know how to get through this wall though.
All don't know. Wow.
Can I detect magic on the wall?
Sure.
Okay.
What do you guys have good investigation?
I'm surprised you didn't
Oh.
immediately try to use knock. That's
I
usually
have good investigation ish.
Roll investigation.
Okay, I rolled a 3, but it's a +6, so a 9.
It is a it's a stone wall.
Gonna cast knock anyway.
Nothing happens.
Great.
Can I? Is there anything nearby that I could climb without being like yelled at?
No, probably not.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna investigate the wall.
Get off that sign.
Wait, do we have the grappling hook?
You do.
I've got my spider climb gloves. I could climb up the wall, but that's almost certainly not what this guy did.
Yeah, I think Anna has the grappling hook, to be honest, because Ruby used it.
Hey, I rolled
safely.
a 16 and I have a +1 investigation. So
Yeah.
17.
So you don't find anything on the wall. However, you do find what appears to be a well-used like the coloration on the floor is different, almost as if even though this is a dead end, people walk to and from this alley quite a lot.
Is it to the 3rd floor, maybe?
I mean, if it is,
Potentially.
there's no way you could know or tell. But
Can I try and just confidently walk through the wall?
sure.
Not gonna lie, that did occur to me.
Just get a trolley.
I'm pretty
an
sure it's
owl.
not gonna work, but it's worth a
Best.
shot.
So you walk face first into a wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
However,
figured.
it doesn't feel like cold stone.
You gotta get speed. You gotta get momentum.
I'm not gonna
Just
slam
into
myself
it.
into a brick wall, but
Well,
Why
it doesn't seem
not?
to be a brick wall. It has
or
something
a stone
else.
wall or whatever.
So
I'm not-
what exactly does it feel like it's made out of?
It feels
skin?
Stop.
flesh. No, it
No.
feels
Disgusting.
it feels like continuous and solid. There's no abrasion, no like adhesive like there would be in a stone wall. It's just completely smooth from top to bottom,
Huh.
like a force
That's
field
weird.
of some kind.
Okay, yeah, this is the 3rd floor.
Damn. Yeah, it's the third. If it's the third floor, we can't go there.
I saw that face he made. This is the 3rd floor.
So we can go through it. We just need a certain access.
Damn.
Yeah, we need to
We need to get
get
our
that
Hogwarts
MILF to
letters.
give us more stuff.
No, we
Well,
can-
she's looking at the mirror and believes us.
Yeah.
Should we head back finally? I think all of
I
us-
want to.
Oh,
I'm dealing with this dice dude.
Oh right.
I also do want to I want to like look around this floor for like better magic items than I could have found on the 1st floor.
Hmm.
Sure.
Like not weapons, but like
yeah,
protective stuff, other items,
you definitely
stuff like that.
there are, definitely like +1 AC enchantments are easily able to be found and very plentiful here. Stuff like minor elemental resistances, weather, like helping deal with extreme weather conditions, stuff like that are all here. And you can get some very high quality magical items. They're very expensive, but like you see a stone that you can focus on, and it will basically give you resistance to anything you focus on for the duration of a short rest. It can do like one element at a time, but you can change the elements of it. So you can it's basically to prepare yourself for adventuring and exploring different environments, from the tops of mountains down to the deepest depths of the caves, under the water, or in fiery, normally uninhabitable climates.
How much do those cost?
Those run about 30 to 50,000 per stone.
Okay, nope, don't need that. But could I get I can't wear armor because I'm a monk.
Mm-hmm.
Can I is there a way for me to get the +1 AC
So
without putting it on armor?
you can't find anything that's a flat +1 AC as easily. However, you do find a pair of bracelets that go for about 6,000 gold. And what they do is they give you +1 AC versus missiles. They're basically bracelets of missile deflection.
Do they help me deflect missiles better, or do they just give me better AC against?
It will
missiles?
give you better AC, but ostensibly that does help you deflect missiles better.
I
since
mean, yeah.
but
but
it
it's
is
not like-
it is the
yeah.
AC in particular that is
Okay.
what it does. Yeah.
I think I'll leave that for now. I don't think I need that quite yet.
Okay.
Plus, I kind of want to just get the +1 AC tattoo. So, yeah, I guess that's all I've got to do. So we can move on if we want.
Sure thing.
Okay, I'm still. Dice man. Okay.
Here is Kiva.
If he's not fucking with anyone else, it probably means that he knows that everyone else knows that he cheats.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much you can really do in this situation.
I'm just gonna kind of like, before we do another round, I'm gonna be like, you know, I think this would be a lot fairer if everyone at the table were, you know, on the same leg, so it were. And I'm just like pointedly like looking at that dude.
He was gonna get stabbed.
Kiva doesn't give a shit.
One of the guys just looks over to you, looks at everyone else, looks back, and goes, "Do you want a booster chair?"
Haha, hilarious. No, I want that guy to stop fucking with my dice, please.
Well, now look what you're doing, accusing people of something you don't even have proof that they're doing. We're just friends here playing a game. You decided to join us.
I'm also the one putting the most gold in the pot.
Yes, you are.
I don't need this. I'm just gonna get up.
All right.
Be like, I don't need shit talking from greasy old men.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you really don't.
Also, I say that to them. I don't need to be shit talked by greasy old men. I can have fun elsewhere.
Mhm.
Not that
Almost
this
really cool.
counts as fun.
Bye.
I know. That's kind of Kiva's entire existence. Almost really cool.
15 degrees off cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with all that done, is there anything else you wish to do in the magical multiplex mall, or would you like to leave?
The magical Anna is gonna toss a copper like behind her back into the fountain and make a wish.
Okay. As soon as you do, you see like basically like miniature tiny sparks and fireworks come out of the fountain as soon as the coin
Yeah.
lands. And all the kids are
wish
like,
was heard.
"Ooh!"
My wish was heard. Okay. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do.
Okay. So,
And I downed her drink and like flew down.
Kiva was not drinking.
Yeah, because you're a child. No drinking for you.
Because they don't like it.
No drinking for you. Anna wouldn't let you drink anyways because you were a child.
For the record, Kiva's like actual age is like 29. Like they are, in terms of
doesn't-
just years, they are the eldest member of this party, okay?
But in gnomish years, you're 16.
Yes.
all right. So, upon exiting the Arcanum, you are instantly brought face to face with what appears to be a contingent of city guard, which are all flanking what appear to be a dwarven man in much more decorated armor. He appears to be wearing a silver circlet on his head and carrying with him a hammer and a shield. The shield is strapped to his back, and the hammer is kelped on a belt loop on his side.
Why does this guy need a contingent
Hello.
of city guard if he's so kitted out?
Hello there. I was wondering if you could be so kind, our new town guests, to come to the keep and answer a few questions.
Oh, that's fun. Sure.
Why? I mean, sure, but why?
We make a habit to check any and all guests of the Mage Towers who come into this city. We just want to make sure that you're on the up and up.
Wait, did they mean like the Mage Tower, as in like the tower that we went to see the
Yes,
the hot
yes,
mill?
they do.
Do the mages know that you do this? I'm quite sure that they can decide who to let in on
The
their own.
mages do not get to dictate the safety of the city. That is my job.
But why do their guests need to be questioned? I'm okay with going, but I'm curious
They're
about
just-
this
They're
procedure.
wizards. They're fucking crazy.
We just...
Met Stena.
My dear
Oh.
guest, we are in a center of magical energy, a
Mhm.
potentially very volatile place if left unchecked. One's ambitions are very dangerous when mixed with powerful magic. We simply strive to make sure that peace is kept within these walls, and that one's... And he looks out towards the, glances towards the closest mage tower. Ambitions do not override the safety of the city.
Which
Well,
mage tower did he look
that's-
at? Was it a specific mage tower? Which
No, it
mage
looks
tower?
like he was just looking off towards the direction of
Oh,
a mage tower.
Okay, okay.
Well, that's perfect because our whole reason for being here involves the safety of the city, so it sounds like you are the man to talk to.
Oh, well then. Please. I have, it seems, much to discuss with you.
Anna's gonna reach out through the mind link saying, I don't trust this guy.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
but
perhaps
if we
have
fight
your
him, we
name,
die.
sir?
So
You can call me Guard Captain Cruz.
Cruz.
Tom Cruise?
No,
It's Tom Cruise. He looks
Does
like
he
Tom
have
Cruise.
one
That's
front
canon.
tooth?
No, Cruz.
He's Tom Cruise.
Like Santa.
Yeah, like Santa Cruz.
Is his first name Santa?
No. Yes, it's first. He has a large white beard and a large round belly, and he
He
seems
He does
to be
still have the
very
one
jolly.
front tooth, though. The one centered front tooth.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
absolutely.
That is everything I needed.
And
to know.
two heads. No.
6 eyes, 1 leg. It's your bird.
The bird is the guard captain. Surprise.
Amazing.
You hear
I
Stena.
guess we gotta go with him.
You hear
Yeah.
Stena in the background as we start to follow him, just kind of half whispering through the mind link. At least maximum security prison is better than the broker.
Stena, we're
Who-
not going to
Who's
prison.
that?
The guy we were following.
Oh, damn, you guys were
Oh,
following someone
okay.
without me? Damn.
Y'all were having fun stalking someone without me? God, guys, call me next time.
You didn't even give me the chance to use my cool new tattoo.
So,
We didn't need it.
pretty sure it wouldn't
Rude.
work against someone as perceptive as the broker.
That's probably true.
Anyway, you are led to the keep that is right behind the depths.
Mm.
As you
Oh boy.
Yeah, I really don't trust him now.
as you get closer and closer to it, you see that this is a much more imposing place than the map leads it to believe. The closer you get, the more it seems like the towers are, as impossible as it is to say, the way that this place is built, it's almost as if the towers are leaning over you and looming over you, staring down on top of you the closer you get. This
Kiva
place
is unintimidated.
This place feels oppressive and very just militaristic. And the closer you get, the more you start to hear the sounds of cries and various people being kept in cells underground, as well as the sound of, shall we say, advanced questioning techniques going on within the walls.
Runa is not feeling too hot about this place, which I don't think anyone would be.
Kiva
Uh,
doesn't like it, but they have been to places like this before.
Stenna, as soon as you step in, it feels as if, and you as well, Anna, as soon as you cross the threshold of the keep, it feels as if a woolen blanket has been put over your minds. And anytime you try and reach for the comforting sensation that magic brings, it's 10 times harder than anything you've ever expected before.
Magic dampeners.
You get the
Wait.
feeling like you were in a...
Ruby should experience that too then.
Ruby does. It's just not as forceful as the other two, since this is something Ruby is a little more used to.
Mm-hmm.
Ruby's had various trainings against magical effects on the mind. You instantly, Stenna especially, get the feeling, as you have toured places like this before, this is a keep designed specifically to counteract magic, to counteract mages, and the secrets and the horrible things that lie in the depths of this place and in the depths itself are designed specifically to make the lives of a magic user worse than anything you could imagine.
So is it
Wonderful.
all magic or just arcane like wizard studies?
It seems like the thing that is affected the most is arcane studies, but since
Okay.
you feel it, Ruby, since Anna feels it, and these are connections, to God, to the land, to whatever deity you may. These are
Mhm.
magic in all forms is seemingly suppressed in some level.
They can interfere with divine magic? That's wow. Jeez. Then who fucking put that spell? Like, who made this ritual or fucking circle that, like, does all this?
There are
Kiva's just kind
anti-magic
of-
stuff. It cuts you off. It doesn't affect the magic that already exists.
I know,
Like-
but the fact that it's able to interfere with, like, things like
Yeah.
keeping from deities is substantial.
Kiva, despite like the whole like inherently magical gnomish thing, is not they're not noticing that at all. They're just in their head like critiquing the architectural choices. It's just like no style
course.
at all. Like I get function is has a sort of beauty in and of itself, but like really
The audacity to not have
it's
taste.
ugly. It's just it's like it's oh my god.
Too much brutalism.
Yeah, exactly. That was exactly what I was trying to think of. It's brutalism in its most just basic form. This is
S-
awful.
Speaking of
Brutalism's
brutalism,
cool as hell, though.
Yeah, speaking of brutalism,
It's still ugly.
as you are walking through,
Sometimes.
you are now on the inside of this keep. Walking through the various corridors, the screams and cries and the echoes of the pangs of clear, pain and upset and sadness echoing through these various hallways are magnified within this place. And as you walk past, you see various people in cells trying to stick their hands out through the bars, grasping at the floor as you walk by. Some who stick their hands out too far their hands are viciously stepped on by the guard captain as he continues to walk by.
Oh.
As you look at his face, you see an extreme look of almost hatred towards the people in these cells.
I'm just gonna sort of ask. So, what exactly did the people who are in here do?
Eh, People, if you could call them that. Those who are kept in here are traitors to the state, dark, vile sorcerers, or those who practice arts that I don't wish to talk about here. Various rituals that require gross and disturbing means.
Through the mind link, Kiva is like, Stenna, keep the bones away. Stenna, just
Keep the
don't,
bones in the ring.
don't take anything out.
You may see me as cruel, but believe me, these creatures deserve worse.
I'm gonna like look in one of the cells.
Okay, peering in, you see what appears to be what was once a human man who is at this point basically just skin and bones. He's a long, wispy beard. I don't want to be famous. He gets a long, wispy beard. His eyes are deeply sunken into his face. His finger and toenails have grown out to various wild and unkept lengths, very yellow with time and age. And as soon as he sees a fresh face blocking the little light that's in his cell, he almost animalistically leaps towards it and crashes against the bars, reaching out towards you, howling and yammering, and the words he speaks aren't even intelligible. They're just anguish and rage and phlegm flying from his lips.
Kiva is uncomfortable.
Ruby's ready to kill this guy.
Which one?
Which one do you think?
I don't know. There's two guys here. He
Not
goes,
the bad one.
Yeah.
The guy that's doing all this.
yeah. He looks down towards that cell and goes, don't feel pity. He did that to himself.
What exactly, like, can you tell me what exactly he did
That one? It's a disturbing tale, but as you know, with wizards, and he looks towards you, Stenna, with almost a look of disdain at this point when he says wizards. It seems like he has, after his years of working this job, an extreme distaste for magic users.
Anna steps in front of Stenna. That is not the fucking attitude you're going to direct towards someone in our party.
Kiva is like apologizing through the mind link, but they're gonna go along with this and pretend to be like super into it.
This
So-
one,
Yeah, wizards.
as with wizards once, he was afraid of his time coming. He wanted to extend his life beyond his natural means.
It's Voldemort.
And to do so, he kidnapped and slaughtered countless newborn children
Oh no.
before drinking their blood
Okay.
in a dark ritual. And in doing so, because he was a fool and didn't know the powers he was messing with, lost his mind and became the feral creature you see before you.
Oh, that's not.
Can I roll an insight check? I don't believe
Yeah, I
him.
was gonna say, can I roll like Arcana or
Sure.
History to see if that's even like a thing?
Yeah, would Stenna be able to recognize any of these people and like the types of magic they can use?
So, yeah, go ahead and roll the insight. But Stenna, as far as you know, these rituals do exist. Generally, they're not found in books because most people frown upon them. But the more drastic and the more dark some creatures demand a very disturbing price. And the more disturbing and the more dark you can pay that price and satiate those creatures' desires, the more power you can get from it, and the more your seemingly strange wishes can be granted. A lot of these rituals are passed through word of mouth, through old families who keep these rituals secret and to themselves because of the nature of their cost. A lot of these were burned and done away with in mage wars long past since now. But these depraved rituals do exist, and they are a very real threat.
24.
So, as far as you can tell, he doesn't seem to be lying. However, every word that comes out of his mouth is completely tainted by this absolute blind hatred that can only be developed through years and years and years of seeing the absolute worst that a certain section of the world, of the population, can produce without ever once looking at the good that can come from it.
Okay.
It just seems like there's too many people here for this all to be true. Like, it seems like there's too many. And then there's also the other one that's more high security.
I mean,
This is all suspicious.
he doesn't, from what you can tell, you can't read if everyone here deserves it. He seemingly is convinced that the one he's talking about does.
Okay, Kiva's gonna like play along, frantically apologizing through the mind link, but just be like, "Oh, that's horrible. Wizards can do such heinous acts, huh?"
You don't know the half of it.
Well, I mean, I've read quite a few books on the subject. Actually, it's fascinating to me in a gruesome kind of way.
Well, the ones you'll find here are, mm, to a certain point, rendered harmless, completely ineffective, through their own means mostly, unable to escape. As you can see, he is a shell of what he once was.
Well, it's a good thing that I mean, in a city full of so many magic users, that there's somebody like you who's willing to run a place like this. In the mind link, he was like, fuck, I hate this.
Someone has to do it, and to be honest, he looks towards one of the walls. I don't envy those bastards who work the depths.
The depth?
Aye. As I said, most of the people here are rendered ineffective or unable to pose really anyone a true danger like they once could. Those in the depths, those are the mages that could still wreak havoc, that could still, those are the ones who aren't as stupid as the ones here.
Intelligence can be more dangerous than raw power sometimes.
Yeah. And when a mage is concerned, intelligence is always raw power.
To a certain extent, when a mage is concerned, intelligence is power.
Yeah, literally.
But
Well.
And that, you see, he has arrived at what appears to be his office.
Okay, cool.
Now, please, if you would be so kind as to come in, I have a few questions.
Of course, of course.
why is your office all the way back here through that creepy ass hallway? That can't be good for your morale.
Really can't be.
You see him sigh and be like, believe me, I've put in a requisition to have it changed many times. I think it's the damn bureaucracy trying to give me some sort of empathy or something.
That's dumb. Keeps like.
I think Ruby, through the mind links, just says you should stop talking.
Look, I'm trying to like get this guy to be cool, okay? Cool with us.
He he goes inside of his office, sits down at his desk. He puts the hammer down on the floor, and when he does, the sound it makes, weirdly enough, seems to almost, instead of making an actual sound you hear in your ears, echo through your head.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't like that.
Cool, I have resistance against that kind of damage.
Yeah. He puts his hands together, leans forward on his desk. Now, please, of course, tell me why you have come to this town?
Anna,
Want to
like,
tell him the whole truth, guys.
And it
That's a
is-
long story.
I don't think
And
Anna should be the one
do
that
we-
takes
I
point.
think
Do
in
we
order
want
to
to
properly
tell
tell
him?
it, we need to talk to Master Craven,
Yes, but
as she has
yes,
some,
but do we
some
at least
information.
want? But the thing is, I think this guy would believe us because he's like that, or at least he'd be like willing to like check it out and make sure.
Mhm.
Do we want to tell him that somebody in the depths is going to try and summon the Void Dragon?
I think we could say
Because-
something about like a prison break or something, or like say
Well,
that,
here's
like,
the thing. That's the problem. He works for the state. The state is the thing trying to summon the Void Dragon.
Yeah.
And he seems to love the state very much.
I think
Or
we
at
could-
least hate everyone that opposes it. So
I think we could probably say that we like have been tracking a dangerous wizard, and we have reason to believe that like they have like tried to set up in the depths, and so we've been trying to get some support, but we didn't know how to like reach out to him. So like the fact that he's come to see us is honestly like the best option.
Okay.
So I think if we spin it like that, like as in like it's not the state that's doing it. We just found out that like this like really terrible wizard that like has been doing such depraved things and been like ruining so many lives has come straight here of all places, and we just don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Please, Santa Cruz, help us.
maybe, but I think that Anna should not talk.
No,
She
Anna's not gonna
should
talk.
say it.
She's communicating this all.
Yeah.
like,
Please,
So
Tom
my
Cruise,
link.
help us. You're our only hope.
as the one who doesn't have like any magic really aside from like
Mhm.
inherent gnomish
Yeah.
magic, I'm gonna be like, okay, so we have been tracking this mage who attacked us using really disturbing magic, and we
I'm
tracked
gonna. What
Anna's
was
gonna-
it was Hellbore poison. or
Hellebore.
whatever?
Hellbore,
Yeah.
Hellbore Quill.
Hellbore.
Anna's gonna mention in
I
like in the
still
mind,
have
like,
one of those. Like,
Don't pull that out.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to, but like,
Anna's going to
um,
Anna's gonna like broadcast in the mind like, don't mention ravens, don't you dare mention ravens.
Kiva's
not gonna mention the
stupid.
ravens.
I'm not
Just
gonna
saying.
mention
I,
ravens.
I think that when Kiva said attacking us with some dangerous whatever, Ruby just says Hellbore quills and then stops talking.
Yeah,
He raises an
Uh,
eyebrow when you say that.
those. And we tracked them here, and we have reasonable. We have reason to believe that this person is like setting something up in the depths, possibly a prison break. We don't really know what their exact plan is, but we do know that they are in the depths and that they are extremely dangerous, and we didn't know who to go to for help. We didn't know how to reach you, so the fact that you reached out to us is actually ideal,
Fortuitous.
frankly.
In the depths, you say?
That's where
I was
we
able to
tracked
track
them
the
to.
magic from one of their rituals around the city, and it's concentrated around the depths.
Mhm.
Well,
From what you've told me, that seems unlikely, but that is what I was able to find.
if you are not lying to me, and that is a big if, but we'll go with that for now. The depths, unfortunately, are a little out of my jurisdiction. However, I will be able to get myself in contact with the warden. I will do what I can, and I will get myself a message to the warden, And I promise you we will do a full investigation of the depths to see if what you say is true.
Okay,
Perfect.
thank you. That is honestly more than I was hoping for, so that's great.
All right. Now, let's see. Why are you here? What was your purpose? What was your purpose for both causing such a disturbance outside of Tower Master Tell's residence, and also for dropping by Tower Master Craven's tower?
Well, we were trying to get in contact with someone that we could tell about this whole situation. We
We
thought,
were new to this town and we assumed that the people in the big towers were in charge. We
yeah,
assumed
Okay.
wrong, but
yeah, and also
we felt that it was urgent enough that we needed to contact them.
Mhm.
Doesn't everyone? Fair enough. All right. Well, you can go. I have paperwork to do, and a warden who will hopefully give me the time of day.
We wish you luck and Godspeed.
Thank
I
you
will-
very much, sir.
Of course, expect to hear back about this investigation in I don't know, 2 weeks.
They did say that it was probably gonna happen in like 2 days, maybe a day. So I'm not sure
Listen,
if there's a way
As
to
best as we
expedite
can tell, the
that.
kind of magic they were doing is it takes a very long time. We're not sure what the timeline is,
Right.
but it seems like it would be pretty soon.
Fair enough. Listen, small tiefling girl. Government
Small?
government does not go fast.
Anna's still reeling the
Isn't
fact that
this
she
gu-
was
is
called
this-
small.
Yeah, this
How
is
tall
a
this
dwarf?
guy?
This is a dwarf. He's smaller than Anna by like a lot. He goes up to like her hips.
She's like baffled. She's blinking in astonishment. She can't even really like.
He was just like, yeah,
process.
yeah. She was raised in like a temple, so she doesn't really understand how bureaucracy and
Mm.
government works.
Nuns.
Very much for the time that you've given us.
Anna's just like sputtering like nuns.
We look forward to hearing from you, and now we will go and leave and set up accommodations somewhere in the city. Thank you very much.
As
do
like
that.
Anna's like assumably getting
They're
like,
No, we're leaving.
Get
You're
out,
not going to
get
do
out,
anything else in this
out.
tower.
No, but, like,
no,
as-
no, 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 no,
No.
stop talking over me. Shit.
We are rushing you out. We are
No,
not.
I'm
giving
saying
you
as you guys
time.
are pushing Anna out, Anna's like just sputtering like nuns. Fuck did you just call me a fucking nun? But like it gets cut off as like the door
It's just
closes.
fucking not. All right. So
Fuck.
as
We gotta go back to Tower Master Craven, I think.
as
Mhm.
you head
Show her
out,
the cool tats.
do you all head back to the tower?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that's
So-
probably the
I
best
have my
place.
little beetle.
So cool. This is where I will. This is where.
Every new place we go to, there's a new MILF who is like, yeah, you can stay in my place.
This is where I will. I think wrap things up then.
Okay.
Aw.
So, because I just noticed the time. So,
Aw. Yeah.
as you get
Someone
back
has
to the
work.
tower, the moment you enter, you see Tower Master Craven. Lightly, like quickly jog up to you. Goes, oh, good, you're back. Okay, so first things first. Yeah, okay, I believe you.
Oh, thank God.
We'll
Cool.
just go with
I don't know his name, but that dwarf guy came
Cruz.
and talked
Cruz.
to us.
Yeah, that
Santa
bastard.
Cruz.
Don't worry about him. He's just
Okay. good.
old and bitter, and
Okay.
he needs a vacation.
To
That
Santa
is
Cruz?
true.
He needs to go to Santa Cruz.
he's.
Kit,
He-
Sorry. Oh, shut up.
You see, she's like, he does actually do good work, and he does keep the city safe. It's just he never takes a day off, if you get what I mean.
Yep.
Overzealous, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, so on the basis that I believe you, and I believe you when you tell me where this is going to be taking place, I have good news and I have bad news.
Okay.
Good news
Let's
first.
hear the bad news first.
So good news
Or-
first. I definitely have a plan to get you into the depths.
Okay.
Okay.
The you makes me think you're not coming with us.
Bad news. How do you guys feel about going to prison? And that's where we're gonna end today's episode.
Oh my god. Oh boy. I'm definitely glad I went for the good news first.
Once again, Stena is now screaming through the mind link, still better than the broker.
Oh god, I don't want to go to prison.
Ruby's the only one that has any idea what you're talking about when you say that.
Yep.
Yeah, Anna's like, who the fuck is the broker?
Yeah,
Then it just goes black.
Stena's just like now pacing around Craven's like the receiving area, just like hands on her hips, one hand on a staff, just like, first I run into the fucking broker, then the orphanage is back, then I can't use magic, then we have to go deal with some cantankerous fucking dwarf for an hour, and now we're fucking here, and now they're sending me to magic prison.
Keep it
Yeah, that's a
down.
good. Well, wow, this was
I feel like there has to be a
Trip.
better way than actually being sent to prison, but you know,
I will let you try and come up with a better idea next time.
Oh boy.
okay.
Because I'm not saying there aren't other ideas. All I'm saying is that's
Okay.
the only
So
one
let's
she
be
had.
real- Let's be real. A prison escape episode, fucking iconic.
iconic.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Quickly
Rad as
followed by
hell.
a high
Can you
stakes ball.
imagine- Can you imagine?
Also, I might get
Bang,
to
a
I
little
might to get to
prisoners-
have Ruby be in a fighting ring.
Oh
That
my
would be
god,
fun.
Ruby would destroy everyone.
Yeah,
Fulfill
it's a
those
bunch
dreams.
of fucking skinny wizards fist fighting Ruby.
Okay.
We need that full.
Ruby would fucking pick up a wizard and use the wizard to kill another wizard.
Oh my god. Yes. Beautiful. Well,
We need
thank you
that
to every. Yeah, what were you saying, Leah?
I'm just saying we need that full prison package.
Oh, of course. We need the full prison
Anyway,
package.
go ahead,
Where
Kit.
Ruby
Daring
becomes the top
escapes.
dog. Okay, well, thank you to
Yeah.
everyone that's been watching our stream or listening on our YouTube or podcast, wherever we will be. Okay.
There's someone-
Anyways.
Great mouth movements. Very good.
Yeah, you
Words
too.
are hard.
Amazing. Words are hard.
Both of you
Uh,
assume I didn't do that on purpose to make it for you.
Well, thank you all for sticking with us through our mall shopping trip, Magic Mall, through exploring Senna's past, and now quickly to be sent to prison.
Hell yeah.
Maybe.
Tune in
We'll
next
see.
time every Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Inspiration Points on Twitch if you want more of this nonsense.
Especially
And-
thank you to the person named Feet, because Feet is a good username, and I'm amazed you actually landed it.
It's just plain feet.
Just Feet.
Wait, I don't see them in the stream chat at all.
Yeah, users in chat, there is someone named Feet.
Hi, feet.
I feel
Straight up.
betrayed that I can't.
I don't
see
know who
this.
Sad
No,
Girl
I'm not
either is.
Any-
Sad Girl is also a good name.
Yeah, we got a lot of good names
Why
here.
can't I see any of these?
If you click on the
comments?
viewers, you can see the names.
Okay, it's
I don't see any
Oh,
names.
Amazing. Well,
or any
thank you
comments.
to all of our lurkers. Thank you to all the people that have been
We
active in the chat.
Stand the
Thank
lurkers.
you, Andy Panda.
Oh yeah.
And Kylie Girl, who is my mother. Okay. Thank you to everybody for hopping on with us, and
We'll see you next
see you
week
later.
with an
Bye.
even better looking stream than before.
We get better every single time.
Maybe.